Blue, the feeling behind my eyes. You stood out 'cause you were in red. Then, against my intentions, I let you turn me violet instead. Summer high, met you in August. New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. White out skies, middle November. You and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind, as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. That we met at, where you were just a face in a crowd, and now I can't imagine me with anybody else. As we close out the night underneath the lilac sky. Summer high, met you in August. New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. White out skies, middle November. You and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind, as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as it's with you.
how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream. And my mustache just doesn't want to stay in place at all. I don't know why the left-hand side, why the left side of my stash, why is it so like... Why is this side? This side is fine. This side has a bit of a curl to it. The other doesn't. I really gotta start using mustache wax every single day, huh? I usually just like to put some water, curl it, and just let it sit there. And it usually looks fine. It usually looks presentable. But as of today, it just ain't looking it. How you boys all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. We got more 5v5 1v1 duels on the day, on the plate for the day, boys. Hope you guys are ready and excited for some 1v1. Yeah, 5v5 1v1 action is what I meant to say. I'm hoping we get some dudes with tier pieces, because some of you guys probably already have tier pieces. Dan the man, my man, how you doing? I gotta put you over here, buddy. What a beauty. Boys, anybody get tier sets? Anybody get some tier gear as of recently from either their boxes or from the raid? Hopefully Blizzard enables the creation catalyst sooner than they normally planned. It's supposed to be like April 8th, I think, or something like that. Is the creation catalyst supposed to be released? Which is cool, you know. That's pretty neat. But the faster we can all start crafting out tier sets, the better. I'm yet to get a single piece of tier, and I raid, so we've done normal. We've done heroic, and at this point I'm about to hop into that LFR. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even joking. I'm literally about to hop into the LFR to try to see if I can kill Halandras, the big walking spider boss, and see if I can loot some legs. Honestly, I don't even know if that's is it worth it, chat? Do you guys think it's worth it? I feel like it's actually starting to become more of a worth it idea. Big announcement for the next WoW expansion happening over on the April 19th. By the way, chat, by the way, depending on my schedule that day, I might stream it, maybe not. If it's like really super early, very unlikely. We'll likely have a video on it instead. Or, you know, maybe I will stream it. I think that'd be kind of fun. Depending on what my schedule is, I'll update you guys to let you know what we're doing with it in the future. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Oh no. It should hopefully be processed by 5:30, right? Let's just put that video on processing at 5:30. I really didn't mean to have that video be put up as early as it is, but it's okay. The video is ready. I just wanted to process properly, fully optimize. Or maybe 15 minutes. Sorry. I'm so all over the place today, man. So all over the place. I got a 5v5 duels uploaded, and hopefully the processing won't take super long. I guess I'll just keep a track of it to make sure that there's an HD version. I like to make sure the videos come out looking good. Let me get the music back up and running, boys. How are y'all doing? Sorry about that. Let's get some 5v5 duels on the way. Today we got the EU duels on the board for us to play with. I mean, I got a reality ad from no other than Ava Maria to put a group together for some 5v5 1v1 duels. So I'm really excited about that one. Have you been invited to BlizzCon, Dal? To BlizzCon? Have you invited to BlizzCon? I don't know what BlizzCon is. No BlizzCon this year? I don't think there is. Yeah, I think maybe they'll do announcements of like online announcements of BlizzCon stuff. Like the online game announcements, but that's about it. Let's get some news. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Daniel? What's up? We got two Daniels on the chat. We got Daniel Joseph and Daniel the member. Just we got us on Scream Chani, we got us on Scouting. How you boys are doing? Holy Lich, Mr. Yeti, how y'all doing? Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream, boys. Let's see some 5v5 1v1 duels for the day, yeah? With Dal Spectator. I'm gonna be spectating some beautiful, beautiful duels. I was waiting for OBS to do the switch. Hi, your opinion about some Max Shadowland? Like the Jailer one? We watched it. I'm ready for the next expansion. That's all I can say. They will likely address whatever they set up story-wise for Shadowlands in the next expansion at this point. At least that is my best guess. So honestly, I'm just ready for the next expansion. I'm ready to move on. Except, you know, I'm excited to get my tier pieces. I'm excited to play out the patch 9.2. We got, yo, hey Radio, what's up, man? Let's go. 5v5 group ready to go for the team Ave Maria. We just did a second group over for the 5v5 1v1 DUELS over on the EU, and we'll be good to go, boys. We got ourselves. Let me post in the chat how to join in the 5v5 1v1 DUELS. If you guys want to make a group or join one that's up, let me pin it in the chat real quickly. 5v5 1v1. Fanatazim. I'm gonna have a field day with that name by pronouncing it wrong every single time. It's just gonna happen. Just letting you know ahead of time. But Fena, we got 5-man ready to go with not holy moly. I'm getting your name wrong left and right. I'm really bad at this, huh? I literally know what I want to say. Ave Maria. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad. Love the content. Graves from Denmark. What's up, Trick? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Guess on the next X-Pack? Likely a dragon thing. Well, actually, I put up a video today about the new expansion announcement, and what could it be? The two popular leaks so far are either Light versus Void. Since, you know, we're fighting cosmic threats as of recently. We fought the demons, we fought the old gods, we fought Death Incarnate, and I guess now it's time to fight the Light Forge and the Void, as they're colliding together, and we'll just be caught in this like war between those two factions, choosing to fight for the Void or for the Light to keep the balance, more or less. So forget about Alliance, forget about Horde. It's all about the Light and it's all about the Void. I think it's Dragon Isles though. I think dragons are maybe very likely. I think so many leaks have been about dragons that at this point I feel like it will include something that has to do with dragons. Even if the expansion is nothing about Dragon Isles, I feel like it will have dragons included somewhere out there. Boys, we need a second group for the 5v5 1v1 DUELS over on the EU. Urel will become the next Sylvanas. I could see it. I mean, if you guys did not play the Magar questline to get the Maga orcs, Urel did become like a crusader. Except they were crusading through Draenor, converting all orcs and all life into light forged. They were literally forging life in the alternative Draenor. I think that would be maybe potentially set up, because in the alternative Draenor, we have all those demons that are like still alive and still kicking. That's how a lot of the demons were able to come back, because they're still alive on the alternative Draenor. All the guys we remember. But also the same with the light. They have like all the forces there, and on Draenor, because of our what is it, meddling in there, going into alternative Draenor and changing history, the Lightforged and the Draenei in particular have a lot more spunk about them. There's 0 groups on you, Sag. Yo, twins, we got one with Ave Maria. If you guys want to make one, or if you want to look for one, player versus player, premier group, custom PvP, find a group, and in the chat, top number 5, enter, and make sure all your filters are on so you can see as many boys and girls as possible for the 5v5 1v1 DUELS. If you guys don't see one, a group for 5v5 DUELS, anywhere out there, you can also make one yourself. Player versus player, premier group, custom PvP, start a group, and call it something like 5v5 1v1 DUELS, Dalaran. As long as you name your group something that has to do with the number 5 or DUELS, or even my name in there, that'll make it easier for everybody else to find. So when they're searching for number 5 in the search bar, they should be able to see your 5v5 group ready to go. Need 2 on Alliance. Atho, are you putting a group together? Well, we got 2 Alliance groups with Fenatim and Atho. Yo, I can see that. I mean, it would take someone powerful to sub the Void. Yeah, I think it could possibly be the Light and the Void clashing with one another as the last 2 big cosmic forces left. Although I think a lot of players would enjoy an expansion that isn't all about cosmic threats. You know, something more locally in Azeroth, exploring new parts of Azeroth. So the Dragon Isles, I feel like, would be very fitting. As a grounded X-Pack with the Dragon stuff sounds pretty nice. What's up, dude? So, how you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. Changed my name to a real name, dude. The hell? I changed my name to my real name. Oh, okay, that sounds good. Well, I'll call you Daniel. Is that fine with you, dude? I'll call you Daniel since that's what I see in chat, my guy. Alrighty? Is that cool? Or should I just keep calling you dude? I'm really bad with names, and for me, it's easier just to see the name Daniel in chat and I say Daniel. But I might try to reconfigure my brain to try to remember to say dudes. Apparently we got a second group over on the Alliance, boys. 5V5 1v1 DUELS on Alley. Where the horde boys at, man? We need some hordy boys in here. Hello, Dalaran. Is Boomkin viable for 2v2s? I believe it is, Cop. I think a lot of boomies as of recently have been swapping to Resto for 2v2 just because it's easier to find a DPS partner, and Restoration Druid and Healy Druid, or Boomy Druid and Resto are pretty close to each other in gameplay, except one puts, you know, oh no, whoa, no, I didn't need to list. I listed my group. I'm not trying to make one. I can't even make one, actually. I can't make one. I have to be out of the group in order to spectate properly. I think Boomkins as of recently have been swapping to Resto because it's really strong. Conflict between cosmic forces is getting old. Give us a conflict between pirates and rabbits. I don't know about the pirates. If we're talking about like the rabbits from Missa Pandaria, those pirates are screwed, man. Those dudes got massive chompers on them. But look at the balanced druids in 2v2. I'm seeing if there are. Looks like druids are playing Night Fae or Necrolord in 2v2. But as for the Legos, it looks like a lot of them are running Verdant Infusion on hands, which makes me think that they're Restoration. They just swapped to Boomy for other reasons. Or you play Boomy with Verdant and you get yourself a self-heal. And maybe that's what you do with Verdant. Maybe you pop yourself a big heal. Or maybe like you play as an off-heal build, as a double DPS without a healer. I'm not sure, because look. This is for Boomkins, right? Oh no. Oh no. I gotta change this, huh? Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Is this it? Hold on. Hold on. My monitor capture is so busted. Okay, if I go studio mode, right, and then I go monitor, you guys get to see what you're seeing right now is my face, but I get to see myself actually adjust the monitor capture stuff. Okay, now I think we're good. So when I switch, hey, you get the main website, the main screen. Took me a second, right? But it looks like this would look balanced druids. Hold on, let me just go through 3. Switch to 2-2. Balanced druids are playing 2 into 100 by the looks of it, but the Lego choices they're running is Verdant Infusion. I don't know if they're running like a double DPS with Verdant, or maybe they're just swapping to Resto, but the website still identifies them as Boomkin. But it sounds to be someone swapped to Resto, and they're normally Resto for 2s. Yeah, because look, Verdant Infusion is a very popular Restoration Lego. Unless Balanced druids are playing Verdant Infusion, they're playing like a very healy build. Like, well, look at the conduits. They're in Resto conduits. Unless they are, like, Nature's Witness doesn't help them, so it almost looks like Boomkins aren't really playing 2v2s. It's just the website tracks them. For some reason, it's Resto. Asa, how we doing with the group, my guy? How many groups do we have, boys? Привет, Dalaran, мой друг. Здорово, Архи. Здорово, как дела? Archi's back in here, boys. We're gonna play Yo, Demon Frost, we gotta get some time to play. Hopefully tomorrow. How does that sound? I want to try to see if I can get up tomorrow early and see if I can get some games in before the stream. Maybe we can play tomorrow or Sunday. Sunday is another day off for me too. I should have some free time. This week has just been pretty crazy with me. Mythic Pluses, I gotta get those out of the way. I'm trying to get my ults done too. There's also raiding that we've been doing a lot of, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It looks like we might be seeing if we can maybe get Jailer normal and some other bosses on over the weekend. Let's see how things go. Looks like Scotty joined a 5-5 group, trying to put them together. We got ourselves a horde group of boys. Oh wait, what happened? Is the group gone? It looked like Scotty joined the group for a second, but maybe Scotty's Alliance now? Huh? I think it was Zero, wasn't it? Gonna be fun to see how people work with tier sets. Yeah, especially in PvP. Because some of those tier set bonuses are huge. Massive bonuses. Where's the mouse mount from? This is like a Hearthstone event that Blizzard had. I think the event is still possible to get the mount, I believe. It's a good little mouse. It blinks. I didn't realize it blinks. That's kind of cute. Look at it blinking. So the mount was from like I think it was a Hearthstone mercenary mode event. They had a cross promotion for people to get into Hearthstone and do the mercenary mode, where you can like, you kind of like play this board. It's almost like strategy game, but using Hearthstone cards, where you're like, you gotta It's almost like Yu-Gi-Oh style. Well, I guess it's like Hearthstone style too, right? But it's like a weird one where you're having to like watch out for boss mechanics, but you do that with Hearthstone cards. And it's weird. It's like auto chess in a way, but not really. How do you describe it, chat? It's like some kind of like a strategy version mode for Hearthstone, and there's like a garrison crafting system and whatnot. So you have to do this introductory story thing, and then you have to go to your garrison or whatever it's called, outpost, camp in Hearthstone, and then set up a bunch of buildings. And once you did that, you get the mount. So I remember doing a video on it, how to get the mount a while ago. I don't remember exactly anymore. If somebody in chat has a better explanation on how to get the mount or a guide how to get the mount, hit me up with it. Need 3 alliance, where you at? Yo, boys, we need 3 more on the team alliance. With your boy Arthur looking for 3 more alliance boys. How we doing on the horde? Archia, we'll put in a group together or nah? For the hordes. Because I know we got a group with your boy Ava Maria already with a 5V5 1v1 group ready to go for some 5V5 duels. We did a second group and we're good to go. Are you guys still on Heroic Anduin? Did you down Victoria? We downed Heroic Anduin yesterday. Didn't get lucky on loot, but we did down Anduin, so it's going to be 3 chances at a at least heroic pieces of gear that we can get from our vault. I think we want to see if we can maybe over the weekend, if we have enough people interested, work on Lords of Dread. It's going to be a little bit over timing, but if people are interested in raiding, like, why not, right? That's how we see it. Must first taste death first, the body's legend become dust, for that relationship wings in paradise. Oh, that's romantic. In like a morbid battle kind of way, you know what I mean? How you doing, Archie? Are we getting a group together, my guy? Mukamad the Budjam? Na PTR and the Duelia? Said PTR. I'm so used to doing these in PTR. I actually hop back on PTR for time just to get some footage too. I kind of miss doing the duels in PTR. I thought that was really, really fun getting EU and NA together. Morning. What's up, Patrick? How you doing, my guy? I hope you're having a good one. Yeah, so maybe we'll be able to get Lords of Dread down over the weekend, or at least Jailer Normal. Apparently the weapon he drops is massive if any of the 2-handed classes can pick it up. Apparently he got some really big content for it. Zato PTR и думаю будет у нас дуэли на live. Потому что 2 на live. Будет дуэли на live. Like, what's up, Angels? Boys, if you guys are having a good time, I know we haven't started duel yet, but if you're enjoying the good vibes in the stream, give the stream a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. It helps out the channel tremendously, helps new people discover this channel, helps us get more boys to join the 5V5 duels. Yo, what's up, Meek? How you doing, my man? I'll be having a good one, my guy. Do we have some PTR duels tomorrow? You actually want PTR duels tomorrow? You guys actually want some PTR duels? Put NA and EU together? Would you... Do you guys actually want to see chat real quick? Would you guys actually want to see some PTR duels? I guess it would be technically possible. If all you still have PTR, or did you just make sure to update it? I think it'd be kind of fun to have NA and the U join again and face each other one more time. Plus you have all the gear in the world on PTR, so you don't have to actually grind out for gear like you do on live. Really? You guys would be interested in PTR duels, huh? Interesting. That would be cool. Really? You guys are serious about it? I mean, I'm gonna ask Chicago. I think that'll be interesting. The NA versus EU tournament? Oh, that'd be kind of fun. Yeah, I guess that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I guess for the purposes of like NA and EU getting to play with one another, if you guys are interested, I'll be down for it. I'm alright with that. Oh, chat, we still need a second group for the 5V5 duels. We still have Ava Maria with a 5-man ready to go. We just need a second group. We got Arthur trying to put a group together. He needs, I think, 3 more on the team alliance. If you guys want to join in, how's the new season treating you? So it's uptake. I mean, it's what, second week of the season? I haven't actually got to play that much this week so far. But patch PTR still 9-2? Yeah, for now. I know that when 925 hits PTR, we definitely want to hit up PTR at some point. And then boys needs to decide that. Yeah. I'm gonna ask what is it? I'm gonna ask Chicago. I'm gonna ask everybody. I'm gonna ask on Discord, I think maybe tonight. See if boys over on the NA are interested in maybe doing some PTR duels. Because I could announce it and we could have PTR, EU, and NA competing against one another. Like if Chill Pills, Chicago, if they're interested in. and they're interested in maybe getting their friends and their buddies on PTR as well. Like, if we just have enough people for like 10, bro, can I take all the new trinkets? I think you could. Depends what you mean, Dio. I know that well, depends what you're talking about. I know on PTR they have a vendor with all the trinkets in the world. Chat, we need a second group for the 5V5 1v1 duels. Anybody put in a group together? I don't see any on the Horde, unless Duel. Potentially? Duel, their doppelganger, huh? What does that mean? Chat, any Germans? I think it's a German. Doppelganger. Is that a German word? Duel. Let me look it up again. Doppelganger. Duel der Netherstrom. Wait, Netherstorm? Is that how you spell Netherstorm in German? Netherstorm? Sturm? Oh, that's weird. Yo, no format putting groups together. Let's go, boys! G-Funk trying to make one over in the Horde. If you guys want to join in, yeah, boy. G-Funk, you're more than welcome. Join in. Just go to, let me show you exactly. Cleverest player, premier group, custom PvP. Find a group, top number 5 in the search. And you have G-Funk trying to put a group together. Dalaran Duels, 5V5 1v1. Boys, these 3 more Hordes. Well, welcome to join in. Is it like a twin? Doppelganger? Yeah, it's kind of like a twin, but not really. It's like someone that looks like the person. Like, a doppelganger would be a person that looks exactly like, let's say you have a friend and you find some other person that looks just like your friend, but isn't your friend. They're not exactly related, they're not twins, it's just a doppelganger. I just tried to figure out what the group name was, like what the Duel der Doppelganger, I don't know what that means. Duel of the Twins? Maybe? The Dalaran PvP Battle.net Dalaran 5V1. Yo, what's up? Lights out, how you doing, man? Yo, we got a group? Yo, Dalaran hashtag 1340. You guys are more than welcome to add me, man. Dalaran hashtag 1340. Let me actually go and clean up friends list. Let's go for people that haven't been on for like... Let's say haven't been around for 15 days. I think that's wrong. Let's do people that haven't been around for like 12 days. Yeah, let me just clean up the friends list some more if you guys can add me. Solid Gray. Oh, I feel so bad removing him. Sean. No. TM Psycho. I don't want to remove him. Sashimi, no! Can't remove Sashimi. Saint. We're 3. Yo, we got a 3-man group. Let's go, Scotty. How you doing, man? Hope you're good, my guy. Let me clean up the friends list a little bit. Sorry, Pav. Pink T-Rex. Wait. I think I should know who that is. Pink T-Rex, Pink T-Rex, Pink T-Rex, Pink T-Rex. I feel like I know that name. Nuddle? Oh, sorry, Nuddle. I'm just remove it because I have only so many people that I can keep on my friends list, man. I want to rotate some people out. Breeze ass, no. I feel so bad. Miles. I don't remember the name Miles. Trying to go over the names I remember. Some of the names like Lucron, I haven't been online in a while, but I have a name on attached there. Because it's Lucron, it's the boy. Okay, there's no time. Like a lot of people that are like add me on the for duels. Like some people add for duels to make groups and then they don't come back in a long while. Those are the people who usually don't get like any kind of title to it, unless they're regular on stream, where I usually try to give them like Mbani, for example. So even if he hasn't been around for like a long while, I should be able to be like, oh, I can't move him. That's my homie. There's a couple of names here that I actually can't move. Dina, Destroyu, can't do that. That's a homies, man. Cosmic. Wait, why does it says Cosmic haven't been around in a month? Because I know Cosmic been around the other day. Okay, that's enough. If you guys need to add me Horde PvP Battle.net, yo, Tim. Feel free to add me, my guy. Dalaran hashtag 1340 if you got a group. Yeah, we need one more over for the team G-Funk. By the way, why not have G-Funk added? Hello, Dal. Best streamer. Wait for you. What's up, Reventree? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having good, my man. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Yo, Reventree. What are your thoughts, Daniel? How you doing, fam? What are your thoughts on doing PTR duels tomorrow? EU versus NA. Because the boys on EU are actually very interested in the idea of doing PTR just so we can have EU and NA compete against one another, which is interesting. I'm interested in the idea. I'd be down to give it a try. We have all the PvP vendors over on PTR. all the trinkets in the world, all the double legends you could try. And it will be the idea of, you know, you'll be able to have EU and NA compete against one another. I definitely want to hit PTR whenever we have cross-faction. But I'll ask Chicago, I'll ask a Night King if they're interested in doing live duels or potentially PTR duels. From everyone on NA, you think so? You would? Why don't you join some duels right now, Subdue? What's up? You should join some yourself. Fight yourself? I guess so, right? With twin? Yeah. I mean, I am a twin, so I guess if I'm fighting him, I'm fighting myself, right? Alright, so we got Scotty, right? Scotty was part of this group? No format? Wait, Scotty! Wait, does Scotty have a separate group? Or is Scotty with Atho? Wait, I don't even know Scotty. Hold on, I gotta check. Is Scotty even... What character is Scotty on? Because he's not showing up in G-Funk's group. Which is weird. Scotty. Sajiro. He's Orc. Wait, so he has to be with him, right? He's not showing up. Which is weird. Yo, Scotty, we got a group with no format. I don't know if you, or maybe there's 2 people. Maybe some of those people can join G-Funk. I'm grouped up with Atha, ready to slam. Yo. How many more does Atha need? We need a couple more Team Alliance, boys. A couple more in Team Alliance, yo. Let me call the champs. I don't summon him that often, but I need him. Here we go. Yo, EU duels today, boys. We need more bodies. Let's go. I'm gonna summon up the champs in the Discord. Run from alive. Yo, hope you're having a wonderful evening about Subdue. What's up? If someone is willing to explain tomorrow, I'll join for sure. PTR duels, EU girls, and NA boys. Yo, what's up? What do you mean explain? Like the duels, how to do them per PTR? What do you mean Reventry? What about sadly? I don't even know how PTR works. Okay, so in PTR you would just copy your character over. The game, like you will have Ouroboros, the same. It basically would be a copy of the game, right? A copy of the live game, except you will have like, instead of all the players here, like nobody would be around since PTR is there for both testing. But down here in Central of Ouroboros, there will also be vendors for testing. There will be a bunch of torrent vendors with gear and legendaries and all these other items that you need to craft that are there for testing. So it's very, very similar, but also not really. Yo, Sencha joined in the group. Yo, we got 3 over with Sajiro. Okay. So we got a group ready to go, boy. Why was Sajiro's name not showing up, by the way? Or now Sajiro's name is showing up. We need 1 more over the Team G-Funk boys and 2 more for the Team Horde with Scotty and Sentry. We still got, Ave Maria waiting for a group, by the way. They've been waiting for a while, boys. We gotta get some duels in here. By the way, chat, I'm thinking we're gonna go for a little bit longer today. If you guys are down to keep playing. So PTR is a doppelganger? I guess in a way, yeah, PTR is a doppelganger. Can find people on Alliance. I think Ave Maria snagged all the Alliance boys in single sitting. But yeah, we need Scotty with the group. He needs 2 more. We need G-Funk. He just needs 1 more and we're good to go. But yeah, PTR is, I guess if you guys, I'll ask G-Funk, I'll ask Night King, or I guess I'll ask Night King and I'll ask, we need 1 more. Yo, we need 1 more for Team Century and format. Both of them just need 1 more and we're good to go. Just need 1 more for both of them. That is crazy. We just need a +1. Ave Maria been waiting, dude. We gotta get Ave Maria a game as soon as we can. 2 more in Alliance, and now at the beginning more people. Yo, we just had everybody. Yes, Yassi is with us. You guys, Yassi, let's go. Yassi is super fun to watch, man. He goes for them big Demon Bolt executes. Hell yeah. Chat, we're gonna have the stream go a little bit longer. As long as you guys are interested in duels, we'll keep playing them out, yeah? So I'm down to go for a little bit longer today. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Wrong pipe. You ever have spit roll down the wrong pipe? That's basically me right now, dude. I'm trying to take a breath while also trying to clear my throat. Not a good look. Andres, how you doing, fam? Hope you have a good one. So we need what? 1 spot open Alliance. So we need what? 1 more? So you're telling me we have 1? We need 1 more Alliance for Athol, 1 more Horde for Team G-Funk, and 1 more Horde for Sajira? We got 3 groups? They just need 1 guy? And Ave Maria has been patiently waiting with a 5-man this whole time? Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, boys. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's rough, man. That is rough. Oh my god. Yo, Ave Maria will definitely get you in the group as soon as we have anybody ready. We just hit a +1 over on the Horde, boys. We need 1 for Sentry, 1 for G-Funk, and 1 for Team Alliance with Athaman. Just need 1 more on either of these teams, and we can kick off with some 5V5 1v1 duels. Again, sorry for coughing into the mic. Oh no. That looks pretty cool. I actually like the way that looks. Yo, I actually like the way that looks. Yo, some of you guys' mods look actually sweet. I like the red one. Hell yeah. We got a group. Do we actually that good? Look good, fam. Yo, let's go. Ave Maria and no format. Let's get you guys in here. What is it? Fanatism. And no format. Mat 5. I want to see if I can queue us for the Maldraxxus Coliseum. Now that the arena season is finally here, I should be able to get us right into the Coliseum, boys. Let's go. First duels of the day. Took us a while to get a group together, but I'm down to keep playing, boys, as long as you guys are interested in doing more 5v5 1v1 duels. So we're just gonna go for extra long today, as long as we have people, as long as we have groups, and as long as you have boys with some interest in the duels. That's all we need. I'm gonna find us a perfect mix to start the day off, boys. That's a good one. That's a good one. I hope you don't mind if I were to rewind it. I like the way it starts. Switch. We got ourselves team 1 together with Kiosk going back. Oh, the broker survival hunt. That actually looks really fitting with the rest of the MOG. We got ourselves Albedo making a return. Normally Albedo is a Tauren over in PTR, but he's normally a human apparently. We got ourselves Ave Maria in the back as a red paladin. We got ourselves Bite Machina. Bait Machine. Wait, his name is Bait Machine. That's actually kind of good. And Telrion coming back in as an arms warrior in the back. Got ourselves Black Rose over for the team 2 as a demon hunter. Oh, I like that MOG. We got ourselves G-Funk gonna be going up first. Another troll broker hunter. We got ourselves Naze in the back as well as Slayered, as well as Advo making a return. How you doing? I haven't seen Advo in a while. Looks like a lot of these warlocks are going demonologist stun onto Kioska as G-Fuck is just unloading the damage, and they're going to be the coordinated. So big grenades coming down for Kioska with the death chakra, but actually just getting torn right through by G-Funk on the run, setting up some traps, trying to create some space between himself as well as this hunter. The pet about to run into that steel trap. It looks like Kioska is trying hard to kite G-Funk into the steel trap. Gonna be the pet biting at the hands of G-Funk, disrupting many bandages. Gonna be the G-Funk's pet getting frozen, but Kioska is still in trouble. Could potentially go for a turtle shell in case things go really rough for them. It looks like they're just gonna have to go for a reset. G-Funk tried to go for a feigned death. I don't think they're gonna go for a Kama. It looks like Kioska does land that hunter's mark onto G-Funk. Not gonna let him out of their sight. Even if G-Funk goes for a camo, which can give him some healing, Kioska can attack him anytime. G-Funk does get himself quite a bit of healing. The pet walks in again, biting at the hands that are trying to let G-Funk catch some recovery. Death Shock him getting sent out. Feint death by Kioska. Double explosion on him either way. G-Funk actually might be playing, both of them playing double damage build as Necrolords. Is that what I'm seeing? Could it be G-Funk super low? Big grenades. Gonna be killed shot with a turtle shell as G-Funk escapes death. Feign death for a second. Trying to get himself manic bandages, but the fire damage from the grenades is gonna destroy the manic bandages. Gonna be a heal for Kioska. G-Funk can maybe potentially get himself out of combat and in stealth. There is gonna be out of combat and in stealth. Looks like maybe his pet. How is your pet? Okay, I was gonna say for a second, your pet is in combat, so how'd you get yourself a camo? Gonna be facing trouble to Kioska, the pet attacking the pet of G-Funk, but G-Funk using his pet to taunt the pet of Kioska. G-Funk just trying to see if he might be able to survive it. It's gonna be in a kill shot range, gonna be one more attack, and G-Funk trying to go for a flesh cut. Apparently the flesh cut broke. I'm not sure what broke, but it's gonna be a grenade from around the corner by Kioska, taking out the hunter. With Black Rose going to be up next as a demon hunter with the fleshcraft surrounding themselves. Looking to summon some demons into combat. Immediate steel trap by Kioska, trying to create some range between themselves and the demon hunter. Going to be that stun to pounce onto Black Rose as the death chakra was turned right through them. Big explosion. Going to be back-to-back damage by Black Rose, becoming literally Stretch Armstrong. Oh my god, that's even scarier as a non-demon form. I literally think the Blood Oath stretched out is so much scarier than Demon Form stretched out. At least Demon Form is kind of like big and they're sort of proportional in a weird way. But like the Blood Oath is just like unrealistic standards. Man, I didn't know gamers chase such unrealistic standards for female characters. It's gonna be Black Rose with a blur. As they get hit with a chimeric poison, not a lot of healing. Actually, I think there might be not a lot Black Rose can do except maybe drop down darkness. Does get frozen. Pick up some health somewhere. I'm not sure where they picked up a heal from, but they did pick up a health from somewhere. Gonna be a stun onto Kiosku. Black Rose looking to spawn in a demon. Needs a demon to summon right now. There goes the demon summon. Needs to slay that thing. That massive throw glaive gives him so much health, as well as picking up the actual demon. Did they pick up the demon soul? Wait, they actually might still have a demon soul somewhere on the floor. Stunned by Kiosku. Black Rose going for the metamorphosis. Needs to go back to pick up the demon soul. It should be on the way. Freezing Trap waiting for him. Does pick up the soul, catching up a little bit of healing. Slaying the demon while inside a demon form, when you have so much leech, that throw glaive does like 1 billion damage to that demon. So if you have demon form up, that means that leech is going to benefit that massive damage of glaive throw. So it's actually double heal. You get the heal for slaying the demon and get the heal for picking up the demon soul. Gonna be a back-to-back charges for Black Rose. Get a hit with that chimeric triple threat poison. Gonna be that slow poison into a silence, into a damage reduction, as well as healing reduction. So far, Black Rose have been able to survive this just fine. Fleshcat getting set up as Kiosku. Looking to almost walk up at Black Rose, but doesn't go for that interrupt. Decides, you know what, I won't play it a little bit safer. Gonna be the charge out by Black Rose, landing the stun. Onto Kiosku, full I-beam again, fishing out for them demons. Hoping to spawn in. Getting him in steel trap, turning the attention to the pet. Should be using their taunt to get the pet closer to them, just to have a target to hit. Gonna be a trigger for Black Rose, as the death shotgun is gonna be ripping right through them. Needs to get themselves that demon kill as soon as possible, potentially inside of metamorphosis. And most optimal, Kiosku taking a lot of damage right now. Under a ton of pressure from the demon hunter, is gonna be able to separate though. Black Rose slaying the demon, slaying the Urzol, imprisoned onto Kiosku. Do they have a stun to follow? Stun onto Kiosku might be the end to the hunter. It looks like Black Rose does end up taking him out. Black Rose gets so low a couple of times that round, but they did end up coming back on top, slaying the demon, massive heals, able to recover. Bait Machine is going to be up next. Quick in cap onto with the, oh my god, there's Black Rose doesn't have a trinket. I think it's over. Gonna be the big grenade trinket. BDB on top of it. The Superior likely. Black Rose does escape at the last second. Needs Darkness or something. Somehow recovered in health. I think using Warlock Hellstone from their team. Either by Naze or Adva. It's gonna be a stun into Bait Machine who does trinket out of it. Black Rose at least has Metamorphosis with Blur for a short moment. That is gonna be Zuen chasing after them. Needs to get a demon to spawn in. Needs to keep hitting Zuen to hopefully get a demon to proc. You need a demon proc right now. Does have meta back. So Black Rose could at least maybe use Metamorphosis. It's going to go for a Battle Master trinket. Metamorphosis is getting used. I-beam, short stun into Bait Machine. No longer has a trinket. Black Rose actually able to get a bit of damage. Back it up out of there. Just needs to continue getting damage onto Bait Machine until a demon procs. Once the demon procs for them, they're going to be in a fantastic spot. Has images that they could start attacking to at least get whatever leech healing from. Bait Machine looking for that recovery. Black Rose trying to be extra careful. I think waiting out for the DRs and stuns, potentially within prison. Is going to go for a stun from range. It's going to have a demon spawning in. This is perfect. Does slay it. Is going to end up getting a lot of healing out of it. Still has the demon soul to pick up until later. Is going to walk by. Consume the demon soul with a quick flash craft as well. And if they're playing Merilith, I think they actually get different bonuses when they use a Fleshcraft around a demon. I'm not sure what the bonus is. Likely some sort of damage increase or damage reduction, maybe like magic damage reduction. You imagine for demon hunters it would be like the biggest buff. But I think it's the same no matter what class you are. Black Rose still surviving, still able to keep on top of the game versus Bait Machine, getting the stun from range. Do they have any big damage? There's going to be big fell rushes. Does get Bait Machine low. Black Rose chooses to trinket out of the incap. That is going to be an Infernal spawning in. Chooses to slay it, immediately picking up the Demon Soul for 20% more damage. Does get the interrupt onto Bait Machine. Could potentially be a Karma out of the Monk. It's a big IB, massive damage. Flesh Cap. Oh, he still might go down. That's going to be a Karma. Does he play good Karma? I think he does. I don't think he plays the Ring of Peace build. Black Rose trying to see if they can survive it. Up in the air. Does BDB even hit him? Bait Machine trying to jump up to reach him. Barely doing it. Blade Dance for Black Rose. Does interrupt the stunts. Potentially could be anyone's game. Demon Hunter has him so low. Bait Machine got a lot of damage though. Could be anyone's game at this point. Bait Machine does get a bit more damage. Oh, and I think there might have been a touch of death at the end. Clipping the wings of a Demon Hunter. Taking them out of the game. With Slayer right around the corner. Landing a sap on the Bait Machine. Cheap shot. There's going to be full burst, flagellation, immediate trick of vibration. It's going to be tricked by the rogue. Shadow step in. He's not letting vibration go anywhere. He's like, you know what? I'm a commit. Because if I can take down the monk out of the game and maybe have myself a hell of a game versus the rest of the team 1, boys, maybe, just maybe, my team can win. We got Warlocks left over on team 2, Paladins left on team 1, Talrion as well as Slayer, and it looks like Ave Maria, the Necrolord Flesh Crafting Retribution Paladin, is going to be up next. I love that sword, by the way. I think it's a Cataclysm sword, but it looks absolutely, like, brutally good. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I'm just digging that sword. Very much so. We had in that 8-minute mark, boys. Dampening is going to start rolling in. 20% dampening right now in the arena, but it's only going to get worse and worse. And I feel like where it's really going to get really bite is the classes that can self-heal. Albedo and Ave Maria, 2 classes that self-heal in this arena. Probably going to feel it the most, as the other classes are more set up without self-healing in mind or too much, but rather for big defensives. For Naze and Advo, the Dark Pact, that is going to be less of an absorb with their shields, which that too is going to hurt for sure. Ave Maria getting hit with a blind. Looks like Slayer looking for the reset. Gonna be a stun on the rogue. Does Ave Maria have the damage? Big wigs looking for the proc. Slayer needs to vanish out. It's gonna be a Cloak of Shadows. Disarm to Ave Maria. Looks like the rogue is looking to escape. Shadow step in. Trying not to burn advantage just yet. Looking just to escape. Get a shot under Ave Maria. There's gonna be potentially something out of the Paladin. No, I think maybe Bubble. Oh, I think the rogue isn't able to get him low enough. Not able to get him low enough. Not able to force out the trinket out of the bubble out of the Paladin. Trinket was used earlier. And Slayer tried to see if maybe we could dip back in. As a rogue, you always want to see if you can catch the Paladin while they're casting a heal. See maybe if you can Shadow Step interrupt them, because that will lock him out of the bubble, really put pressure, or make him panic as soon as the silence, as soon as the kick is out, as soon as the kick is gone, they'll bubble immediately. Blessing of Protection by Ave Maria is able to get himself immunity from the rogue. Slayer is able to at least build comp points. Potential chicken out of the rogue. Could be a vanish. Does get super low. Oh, Ave Maria just did one more global. I think the rogue would have been over. Shadow Strap. Oh, it doesn't get the finish. The interrupt. Gonna be a flagellation. Ave Maria trying to go. Oh, Ave Maria didn't even do anything. They just let the Shield of Vengeance pop on the rogue. Just let it happen. Nay's gonna be up next. Looking like a Gul'dan, honestly. Like a ghoulish Janiel before he became like super demonic with big spikes. You know what I mean? Or looking like a... Actually, I really like his look. It's like a really simple, but still that look. Look at that. There's a hoodie in there. There's like a robe. We got like a belt, pants that are looking all tattered. I really like his look. It looks like a cultist who practices like demonic magic in Orgrimmar. But he like has the theme of like orcs don't like demons and don't like demon worshippers either. So he's like, you know, haven't been the most luxurious life. Gonna be big, decimated, most massive damage. Ave Maria is super under pressure. Still holding on to a bubble, trying not to give up that bubble versus Naze, who still has one more demon bolt ready to go. That is still a lot of damage. Quick hodge by Ave Maria. Naze choosing not to shrink it out of it. He still has the Felguard over there. Could put in pressure onto Ave Maria. That could potentially be an interrupt if Ave Maria goes for a heal. Naze landing a fear from around the corner is going to be a full flesh craft. Ave Maria wants to interrupt it, but that stun is going to stop him in place. With Naze able to just continuously hit him with fear, hit him with stuns, just continuously able to CC them. Could potentially be an interrupt out of Naze. I don't know if he's running the normal Warlock interrupt anymore though, or if he's running the Demonology Warlock interrupt. Because you can run a PvP challenge that summons a Fell Hunter that will immediately interrupt your target. Fell Hunter doesn't do that much damage, but it's mostly used for an interrupt. It's like a bonus pet. Shield advantage for Ave Maria. That shield explosion is going to get split between all the pets. Quick stun to Ave Maria. Choosing to bubble out of it. Does Naze have mobility? Going to be that wall. Is it going to be enough though? Does land himself a port to get himself around the corner versus Ave Maria. Looking for that full-blown reset. Going to be a Wrathguard getting summoned up by Naze. And Ave Maria looking for a flash card. Does Felguard go to interrupted? Felguard has an axe toss. He can use it for an interrupt. Naze getting stun locked. As he's in a tight spot, and Ave Maria does end up wiping him out. Ave Maria so far has done such a great job against these Warlocks, but it's going to be another Decimating Bolt Advocate. Advo burning through big Decimating Bolt. Does he have any more instant casts? He uses more instant cast Demon Bolts. Shackles and Malediction into Ave Maria. Bails it. Ave Maria literally left. I guess they were like, you know what? I have nothing left. That's a full shackles. That's gonna set me behind, and demon bolts to follow. I'm basically gone. Does allow Advo before the dampening really skyrockets to have a chance at this duel, and Advo, or rather Albedo, to have a chance at this duel. Advo getting hit with a Hodge. Albedo with a stun. Going to be tricky for Trinket as Advo ports out of there next to his gateway. But he's going to waddle away from Albedo. Hitting him with a fear. Trying to see if he can drain life his health as best as possible. Flash cut real quickly for Advo. Recovering as much health as he can. Burned through very quickly by the holy damage of Advo. 47% dampener makes this deal a lot harder for the both of them. Advo isn't really able to get himself that much of a shield to hold on to one, really. Albedo goes for a little bit of self-heal. Hand of Freedom rolling. Advo just trying to see if he can escape him. Pre-Battle Master Trinket wall getting used. Even though Albedo doesn't have wings rolling, this is still a tight situation for Advo. Looking for the drain life, trying to get whatever health he can from Albedo. Apparently he can't get interrupted anymore. Oh no, it was a rebuke at the last second as the wall fell off. I think Albedo might just have it unless Advo got something set up. Big Decimator Bowl getting set up. Albedo just needs to bubble it. Shield Event is getting used. Advo, I don't think he has much of an option at the moment. Summons the second Felguard. Going to be the full Tyrant. Stun into Albedo. Has a bubble unless Advo can move. I think it's over. Oh no. Just came down to Paladin having a bubble and the Warlock having nothing. That Demon Hunter popped off, by the way, boys. Everybody here got to play. Ave Maria popping off some duels versus these boys. Taking these guys out. I like it. Let's get another group going here, boys. Yeah, let's do it. Now I gotta play a few weeks. Yo, G-Funk, thanks for joining in, man. Hope you enjoyed it. Yo, boys, let's get another duel group up and running, yeah? Let's do it, man. We got no format. We got Scotty ready to go. Let's go. Fena, format, Atha. We got a group ready. Yo, let's do Scotty and Athaman, and we'll get Ava Maria group back in here. We're gonna be doing these duels for a while, boys, so hopefully you guys are around. Stick around to find out how these duels end. How many duels are we at now? 30, not even. 20, not even. How many are we at? 18. Okay, so we're starting at 18. Let's get Atho and Scotty real quick in here, just to get some variety. We're going to start doing randomized arenas. Hopefully we don't get Tolveron off the bat. Yo, that was an awesome first arena, boys. I enjoyed that. Chat, if you guys enjoyed that one, give the stream a thumbs up. Show support for these boys by giving my stream a thumbs up. Support these beautiful duelers by giving my live stream. That's probably not the best way of putting it. But if you guys are enjoying your time, if you guys are enjoying the duels, give it a thumbs up. Ready? Yo, I gotta get you back in here. I definitely gotta get you back in here. Did it not work? I definitely gotta get you, Ava Maria back in. Again? Okay, Scotty, Atha will queue real quick. Penny, we're gonna get you next immediately. I don't know who's gonna be ready afterwards. We'll have you ready. Definitely gonna get Fanny back in. Monkey probably were fun to watch. GG. I enjoyed all of them. That was just about everybody gets to play except for your boy Telerion. I want to see Telerion compete some more. Telerion's been joining these duels and been slamming it out of the park as that warrior. He's been doing a great job. I think he's using new key bindings. I made big mistakes. It's all good, Andres. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I have a bad habit of always inhaling my coffee. It's not really that good as you would think. Yeah. I'm just the same way, Danielle. I'm just trying to always clear my... I'm just trying to take a breath from the amount of talking that I do, from the amount of yelling that I do, while also trying to inhale all of the anything I consume, from coffee to water. And I just gotta find moments to take a breather, to just take a breath and get my sentences out. I just gotta slow down. Chen, was it Chen that said this? No, Lord Walker Cho. It was like, slow down. Life is to be savored. And for me, it should be honestly, slow down. A breath is to be savored. Just enjoy breathing for a second. Switch. We got ourselves team 2-1 actually, together with Reventy. Gonna be first up as a paladin on that team. It looks like Archie is gonna be his first competitor. Rock it out, that shaman set. That's a beautiful shaman set, man. It's gonna be a flesh crafting. Reventy given an opportunity to get caught up and get set up. It's gonna be engaging with that judgment. Archie is gonna take him a second to get set up. Playing an elemental enhancement build. It's an enhancement shaman build that focuses on elemental damage. Lots of range hits. Gonna be a stun out onto Archie. Reventy with big cooldowns. Archie just tricking out of it. Gonna be that wall to follow. Reventy trying to see if he can bash through the defenses of the shaman, but I think he's gonna be able to do it. Once the shaman tanks up with that wall, they're basically invulnerable as long as they're not sending in crowd control, or as long as they're getting any kind of healing. It's probably one of the strongest defenses in the game. Gonna be a stun onto Archie as Reventy uses it more defensively, trying to see if he can back up out of there. Get interrupted the last second. Could be really bad. Does Archie? Oh, Archie taking advantage of that quick interrupt. Being an orc, you don't sit stuns long at all. So you took a second as soon as he's coming out of the stun. Quick interrupt. Hit him with that. Wind shear taking him out of the game. And does zap him down from afar. Atherman joining in, looking like a chess piece. Looking like if he was a chess piece, he was a bishop. Big damage out of Archie though. Doesn't hold back whatsoever. Ather just joined the duel. Stun with the Sunder. Ather potentially could bubble out of it. Gonna be human Rachel to get him out of this one. Archie with that magic absorb trinket from the season 3. Big damage on Archie. Could be really dead right now. Actually, looks like he's alive. Does get himself a heal in between. Got plenty of maelstrom, plenty of mana. Able to generate resources. Still massive damage out of Atho. Not giving Archie Orc really that much of a break. Really making him test his mana test. His healing potential. And Arceus self-survivability being tested. Looks like he's able to survive it while available very, very soon. Atherman popped off the most amount of damage as a Kyrian Paladin. And I think Atherman actually has his tier set bonus. Atherman is walking into this one with the Paladin 2-piece tier set. Oh, big Ellie Blast. Oh my goodness. Atherman pops in a sippy cup trying to go for some self-healing. That Ellie Blast almost ended that man. Paladin tier set, if I am not wrong, 2-piece. And Atherman will update me with that if I get it right or not. I'll update you guys on the second. It looks like Arhi is just turning up the heat, not really giving me opportunity to speak. As Atherman's health is in trouble, gonna be a stun. Ghosts are in. Could potentially be a big Ellie Blast. Primordial, potentially. One thing you'll know about his 2-piece, he's getting Seraphim a lot. Whenever he gets procs on Art of War, which is the proc whenever you auto attack, you have a chance to reset your Blades of Justice. Every time he gets that, he gets Seraphim for a few seconds. So it gives him a little bit of survivability and maybe a little bit of damage. I think it's like literally 3 seconds. Stun onto Archie. Atherman trying to go for that Kyrian Burst. Final wreck. Does he have the damage? Does get that Seraphim proccing as the hammer comes down with that final verdict. Or rather, the sword turns into a hammer. Sunder onto Ather. Could be in trouble. There goes the bubble to go for a reset. Archie goes in that Ghost Tools. Tuck and tail. Look for a run. Reset. Get out of there. And Shamans are so strong. Yeah, they are. The Handsome Shamans are incredibly strong. And they're only going to get better once you get double Legos. Because they have some of the strongest class Legos, and the Covenant Legos are also pretty good too. A big Ellie Blast into Atho, under a ton of pressure. Shield of Vengeance coming back up very, very soon. Avoiding that stun totem. Could use a Shield of Vengeance with offensives. Getting so many procs to Seraphim, it's actually kind of nuts. In a way that kind of gives him more sustained damage or better healing. Because the Seraphim charges are going to give him Mastery, Versatility, Crit, Haste. Big Ellie Blast. Atherman just went in for self-healing since Arhi did miss his Wind Shear. Arhi popping off that magic absorption trinket, which actually helps offset a lot of that holy damage from Atho. Full burst, full wings. Arhi does not go for a trinket. Look at that shield absorbing so much of the damage. It's only absorbing 50% of the damage taken, so his health is still suffering, but he's definitely taken 50% less damage from magic damage up until a certain cap. So it actually is like a second wall in a way. I guess non-physical damage dealing classes. Quick flash cow for Archie. As he's looking for a full reset. Atherman back it up out of there. He's gonna have to wait until the next set of wings, or if he goes for huge procs. But he does have quite a hell of a game versus Archie, who has actually a perfect counter. That trinket counters his holy damage, which is super unfortunate. Which Atho, majority of his damage during burst is just straight up holy. You also got wall, flesh cow. So you got a lot of like defensive options. And all Atherman could do is maybe wait until you get some cooldowns. Another disadvantage Atho is in, not necessarily like something for him to change, but usually Atho prefers running adaptation. And that trinket helps him tremendously in arena. I don't know if he uses it in arenas, but I don't know if he uses it in duels. But being a paladin human, it's actually quite insane. Although Archie, none of his CC is long enough to proc that adaptation, so you never really get any value. He's in full CC. Gonna be full stun onto Archie. Could trinket if he wants to. Archie chooses not to. Just going for as much self-healing as possible. As Atherman just keeps collapsing massive hammers from afar with the final wreck. Quick wake of ashes. Shield of Vengeance getting burned through. Archie popping out that earth element to join in, bolster the defenses of the shaman. Looks like there's that hex. There's that adaptation. I don't know if he necessarily needed to land that hex, unless he's running the conduit where hex will reduce the enemy's damage done. But I also think it's healing done as well, isn't it? I know there's a conduit that will debuff the enemy after they come out of a hex. I don't know if shamans run it. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. But at least if anything, he's a good guy. He's like, you know what? Let me make sure that adaptation actually gets in play. Here's a hex. I think he read this. I guess he kind of wanted to, just to make sure that Atha can get some health behind the pillar. It's a good idea to hex an enemy as well behind the pillar. Let's hex him. They can heal. But with Atha, adaptation just kind of counters that. Big Ellie Blast into Atha could be in big trouble. Only has a Blessing of Protection, which isn't going to stop you from the damage of Archie. Gonna be there. Seraphim keeping you alive. Wings with a full burst. Archie popping off that damage reduction trinket for the holy damage. Going to be a hex under Athelman's cooldowns. Actually landed that hex, and Athel can't do much. That's what he was hoping for. This is what you want to do to the enemy when they go behind the pillar in 1v1s. Hit him with a hex so they can't really do much to recover. Going to be a Sunder. Athelman recovers a lot of that health while Wings is rolling. Still massive healing out of this Paladin, especially whenever he lands the Seraphim. Especially he gets random procs of Seraphim. Actually, I wonder if Athelman is even running normal Seraphim. I wonder if he's running some kind of like divine... There's a talent that gives you like random procs of holy power from spending holy power. Divine favor? I wouldn't be able to tell you at this point, boys. Somebody in chat would be able to correct me. Frost Shocks by Archie, looking to get some big damage, big wolves onto Atha. He's still in. We're 7 minutes of duel. Athelman's health gets super low, but he's still in this game. He's still playing. He's still gaming. As we hitting that 14% dampener, trying not to get interrupted on Holy. Shield of Vengeance is back up. Should be able to use that Shield of Vengeance to blast damage back to Archie. Going to be that Sunder with a stun. Archie backing away to make sure that shield explodes without him being anywhere near him. Full stun onto Archie. Final wreck. Does Athelman get the procs he needs? He tries to go for procs, but even more damage. Trying to go for self-recovery. Archie is going for self-recovery as well. Has plenty of mana, plenty of maelstrom saved up. And Athelman is just under a ton of pressure. 30 seconds left on a bubble. If he can just live that long, he might be okay. And Ari just got that constant pressure with the ghost. So I think eventually, unless Athelman can get the biggest burst into Archie, I think eventually you do get rotted down to the Shaman. Archie getting Atha very, very low. Potentially be a bubble. That's going to be a big lightning bolt out of Archie. Another primordial, another lightning bolt. Massive damage. Sunder missing. Archie needs a little bit more. Atha needs a little bit more holy power just to survive it. Bubble available for Atha very, very soon. Wings available also very soon. This could be the one big go for Athelman in just a moment here. The final opportunity for him to make a play, as Archie is just absolutely ravaging this man, not giving him an option. At some point, he's just going to have a go. Trying to kill that totem so it doesn't get stunned. Flesh cut out for Archie. Athelman just letting it happen. Just trying to see if he can back away from Archie. Maybe catch himself a little bit of healing. Trying really hard not to get interrupted. Gonna be that Seraphim proc. Bubble for Atha. Just trying to go for a self-heal. There goes the bubble. How you use the bubble will determine how this game ends. Athelman used that bubble to heal up. Let's hope that heal pays off, as Athelman is still trying to set himself up for a winning strategy. Gonna be a stun to Archie. Big carrying burst. Gonna be the wall. Athelman got full damage. Gonna be Archie. Trying to see if he can survive this. Gonna be that wall for Archie. Athelman does need to go for a little bit self-healing. Needs to wait until wall is down for Archie. Then he needs to unleash as much holy damage into him as he can. Gonna be those back-to-back Seraphim procs. Ghost is joining in. Archie rotating that wall into the damage reduction trinket. And a quick hex to the Atha. It looks like this hex actually is full. I believe when you stunned Atha, that actually put him on DR for a disorient effect or incapacitate effect. And I believe that the hex is the same effect. So it actually DRs it a little bit. But Athelman, now left with not a lot of tools, maybe he can just survive a little bit longer. Dampening will eventually keep ramping up. There's only so much you can really do in this situation. Big Sunders by Archie. Athelman continuing to blast out damage into Archie. Sunder stun, gonna be Shield of Vengeance. That shield is gonna get popped. Archie has big lightning bolt set up. Athelman trying to do whatever he can to survive it. Ghost to join in. Stun defensively. Atha is getting bit up by these wolves. That's gonna be a bit of that pressure that Athelman is trying to heal. The healing normally would be enough to top himself out, but 30% dampening with that Ellie Blast zaps and down he goes. Archie does end up rotting you down over time. There's only so much you can really do against an enhancement shaman. The amount of healing these boys bring in is actually quite huge. Is there not Divine Purpose? I think it might be Holy Lich. I think it is Divine Purpose. It's just, I forgot what the name of that talent was. But we'll find out what Athelman was running. Maybe he'll let us know. But I guess with the Paladin, since you get random procs of Seraphim from a tier set, it might not be a bad idea to run Divine Purpose. Because if you get a random proc of tier set for free with Divine Purpose back-to-back Holy Power spenders for doing Final Reg, that could be massive. Bala's going to be up next, and Demonology Warlock. Try to see if he can get a setup versus Archie. Playing the Succubus build. So he's going for the Shadow build. Demon Bolts flying in. That's going to be grounding totem, grounding at least one of those Demon Bolts. Third Demon Bolt does connect. Count to go down out for Balas. Does burn a wall in order to make sure he can't go through. Try to summon a big charge. Going to be stunned by Archie. Does Balas have any mobility to get out of here? More to call onto Archie. Trinkets out of it. Interrupting him on Shadow. And Balas might be able to get a Tyrant now. He got a lot of pets here. Is going to be porting out of there just to go for a bit of reset. Could still go for a Tyrant if you wanted to. As Archie looking to around the bend, catch up to the Warlock. The Warlock is just trying to stay mobile. Where's his Succubus pet? Is it on him? Wait, what happened to the succubus pet? Is that out in the open somewhere? Wait, did he kill your succubus pet? Potentially gonna be interrupted to boss in back big trouble, and it's gonna be a big zap out of R. He just zapping the boy down, shocking him out of the game. With Poofy, wait, his name is actually Poofy, gonna be up next. Worgen Fury Warrior going for the double blade storm into a full-on blown blender build versus Archie, knocking him down with a Night Fae ability on top of it. Poofy tried to see if he might be able to get a line of sight of Archie, activating in Rage Regeneration. I'm not really sure why, but he's popped off every offensive, every defensive, trying to see if he can get an angle onto Archie, who's got a stun totem ready to go for Poofy. Does he have any procs? He went by, blasted him in the face with the Ellie Blast, and backed up out of there. Poofy needs to catch up, but now the Warrior is down on the heel. So I wonder how that's going to go for him. Trying to see if he might be able to ramp up his rage into some rampages, get some back-to-back damage. Poofy could be in trouble though, activating Commanding Shout, really wishing he had that in regeneration at this point. Reflect really quickly for any small or big ability by Archie. It looks like Archie doesn't reflect anything back to himself. Save that Ellie Blast for later. Gonna be that seed pot on Archie, should be able to slam it down. Perkies is gonna be the last one left on the turtle. I like the way the turtle moves, by the way. Like the way you're first moving, it's almost like the stabilization on your character didn't go anywhere. Frost Deathnet is a dwarf. Is that Dark Iron by any chance? Trying to see if he might be able to get some big damage onto Archie. I think maybe trying to set up a stun from the Remorseless Winter, but I could be wrong on that. Archie jumps into Ghostos, trying to see if he can sprint out of there. Perk is gonna have their Shield of Vengeance busted through pretty quickly. Chain of Ice onto Archie as Archie gets some damage of their own. Perkis is gonna be playing the not Dark Iron Dwarf, but actually normal dwarf. Trying to go for that big grippy hand versus Archie with a short stun for a second. Perkins might need to go use some defenses. It's going to be Dark Pack real quick. I might need IBF here as well. It's actually under a ton of pressure. Archie not given an opportunity. It looks like the Shaman survives in the 50% dampener, not giving these boys an opportunity to recover. It says 4 kills, but it's actually 5 since the Seed Pod doesn't count as a kill. So that's going to be massive mad damage out of Archie. We got to get his team back in there as soon as possible, boys, yeah? Let's go, boys. Let's get another one in here. 5-5s on the horizon. We got to get Archie. Got to get Scotty. Scotty, I guess, with Team Archie. Yo, Fanatism. Are you up? Are we ready? Get you back in here. Where's the 5th? Пятик не будет медвать пятик, потому что один у них был Night Fae с как его с Warrior, but Night Fae. I don't know how to say Seed Pod in Russian. I'm trying to explain to Archie why I didn't give him a 5. Scott is ready. Fena, we gotta get you in here too. Atho, are you ready? No format. Yo, Fena, if you're ready, we can get you in here immediately, my guy. And it's just so broken, it's ridiculous. Shamans are really strong, aren't they? Is that Shaman Chicago's doppelganger? Watching both of those boys battle each other. We're ready to. No format is ready. Scotty is ready. Is Fenny is ready? Because I want to get Fenny in here. Does Fenny have a group? Potentially? Possibly? Ready? Yo, let's do Scotty. We gotta get. I think we're gonna get format in here versus Fenny again. We gotta get a bit of a rematch. Scotty and we're gonna get Scotty back in and Atha. We'll start switching you guys around a bit. Fanatism and no format. No format. I almost called it no format. We'll get those guys back in here just so we can get them to play. What's up, Grain? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Let's get us back in here. Do I got a requeue? Potentially. Blades Edge Arena, boys. There we are. There we are. Wowzers. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. Definitely my new favorite spec. Yeah, Daniel, if you guys don't play a Chamois, if you haven't played a Shaman, you gotta pick one up, man. Enhancement in particular for PvP or PvE is fantastic. I've enjoyed it since they changed them in Shadowlands. Like the whole cooldown reduction or CD-based playstyle that they offer with Storm Strikes, Flame Shocks. It's a little bit better than BFA, where it's like you build resources of Maelstrom and then spend it. Have fun with the fights, boys. Bedtime. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for joining, Daniel. Appreciate ya. That's also хорош. Giving each other compliments after that dueling arena. Yo, I think Enhancement might be, even though they try to nerf him, still might be one of the best hybrid healing classes in the game. They're just absolutely insane. They're just on another level. Are we at 20? I think we're 20. I don't know if I saved the last one or not, but we're just doing it again. What you say enhanced build was? It was more an elemental damage. Yeah, it's like LE Blast, and you play Necrolord, so you get biggie lightning bolt damage. You basically are like an elemental shaman with two dual wield weapons. Which Albedo already getting exploded by G-Funk. Having to burn a trinket as G-Funk lands intimidation on him. Quick hodge by the paladin. Trinket out of G-Funk, and Albedo popping up wings, trying to see if he used them for. Actually, no. Was that a proc of wings? It looked like he had wings for a second, but I guess I got it wrong. But Albedo going, doing whatever he can just to survive the burst out of G-Funk. Looking to set up the big Necrolord damage. Necrolord burst out of this paladin. Has himself the gavel set up. The next divine storm is going to be free together with your Temple's verdict. So he got himself a huge setup. Another hammer getting thrown in from afar. He just needs to get a stun to set up onto G-Funk. Gonna be a feint death for G-Funk for just a second. Not sure if those may be a stun. There goes the stun. Big burst by G-Funk. Burst damage on Albedo. Could be down for the count. Does burn a shield of vengeance. Turn a shot for G-Funk. It could have been anyone's game. Albedo, if he didn't have to burn a global for that shield of vengeance, I think he would have been able to take down G-Funk. But he just couldn't do that. There was no way he could do that, because otherwise he's just in a bad tight spot. Has a bubble in case he needs to. G-Funk just trying to see if he can maybe rot Albedo down low enough and maybe burst him down as he gets low. Quick flank and strike by G-Funk. Continue to lob grenades. Quick feint death by G-Funk. Needs to find a way to separate away from Albedo. Does send him with a stun. Manning bandages. G-Funk needs to find a way to escape this right now. Oh, but the bubble out of Albedo keeps him immune. No matter what traps, no matter what tricks you had up your sleeve, there isn't really much you can do in this situation. That's a tight one. That's a tough one. Slayer is going to be up next. Swapping out his mark, going for a bit more of a fell green rogue. Hitting Albedo with a quick kidney shot. Flagellation going to be immediate out for Albedo as they're still under a ton of pressure. Can they get a blessing of protection soon? Try to get an interrupt. Fleshcraft, is that going to be enough though? Oh, Slayer might just be able to burn the damage through Albedo. Needs a pop either way. Oh no, that is just so much damage out of the rogue. Looking for a door. Shadows trying to escape Kiosk as best he can. The Hunter's mark is on the rogue, though. He is already marked. Unless he burns a clock of shadows, potentially with a vanish. There's no real escapes when trying to get away from the Hunter. Getting the shot onto Kiosk. Slayer does burn a Shadow Dance to try to get some damage in. Back-to-back stuns into Kiosk. Double, triple cheap shot. Well, rather, double, triple stun. This is like a more of a kidney shot, double cheap shot to follow. Kiosk looking to put him on ice, trying to go for a bit of a reset with Camo. Still has a Hunter's mark on the rogue, so the rogue still has no clean escapes. Unless the rogue can wait out the Hunter's mark behind line of sight, then he might be okay. Gonna be a reapplication. There's nowhere for you to go. Just anticipating this opener from Kiosk. Quick stun by the Hunter. Big grenades onto Slayer. Does go for a cloak of shadows. Avoiding the big explosive comes from Trinket. Gonna be a kidney shot onto Kiosk as the rogue gets put on ice. Kiosk just wanted to break apart the stun back-to-back chain. And Slayer is left with no health whatsoever. Blinded to Kiosk. Kiosk can't even Trinket out of it. Slayer could potentially go for a vanish. Does he go for a vanish? He doesn't. Could still do it. Wait, still could do it. But before he get a low health, Slayer finds himself in extremely low health. Does go for vanish with no health. Hunter's mark still on him. He's gonna get a shot to strike off. Get a shot on Kiosk. The pet just needs one more bite in there as the flagellation gets set up by the rogue. That is super unfortunate. Adva rushing out there without a pet. Actually had to quick summon one in front of Kiosk's face. Gonna be the stun lock with a trying around the corner. Double stun. Kiosk goes for feint death. The Demon Bolt should be still big damage either way. Gonna be the steel trap on one of the pets. Fleshcraft does get interrupted. Mortal Call into Kiosk. Does Adva have big damage? Shackles the Malediction. Not letting Kiosk play. Gonna be tricky for Adva. Does he have the big decimating bolts? I think he set up a massive Demon Bolt. Did that feint death disrupt his Demon Bolt setup? Potentially it might have. Adva using a fear on the pet. Wait, aren't these pets immune to fear? Wait, he just feared an undead pet. I thought undead pets were immune to fear. Was I wrong about this, chat? Or do those undead pets have like a way to break out of a fear themselves? Like, do they have a special ability to break out of a fear? I was told the other day that a reason why everybody wants undead pets for hunters is because those pets are immune to fear. But I don't know if that's actually true. Because Adva is able to fear that pet just fine. That's like the Raban. Or I don't think it's Razan, right? Raban, I think, is the pet of that one king in that one King's Rest BFA dungeon. The Undead Raptor. Could be wrong. Adva trying to see if he can swing it around the corner versus Kiosk. Gonna be a stun out of the Hunter, harpooning over to Advo, dropping down the big Cosmic Trinket. That's gonna be a stun by the pet. The Cosmic Trinket goes off. Kiosk finds himself at pretty low health. Gonna be the Turtle Shell with a feign death. Advo looking to land a fear onto the pet, and this is gonna go for a bit of a drain life. Freezing Trap, stopping him in place. It looks like Freezing Trap is still doesn't really slow you down. Keeps you moving just a little bit. The pet isn't an undead raptor though. There's another one down. Is it really? Okay, that thing is just a normal beast? I didn't realize it. I did not realize it. Mortical getting sent out over onto Kioska with a quick stun right after. Gonna be the drain onto the pet. You just try to keep Kioska CC'd while Advo is trying to stabilize in health. Quick stun into Kioska, landing a couple of hand-to-go duns. Looks like that last one was feign death. And Advo looking to get himself a full flesh cut back up. I just noticed, by the way, on Advo, his full paint, he looks like God of War. Like, look at that red like around his eye. He looks like straight up God of War. If God of War was a female orc warlock. It actually looks fantastic. I love some of the things that Blizzard has done with orc customization. They just look absolutely savage. It looks amazing. Stun to Kioska with a Tyrant. Gonna be potentially a second stun. Demon Bolt. Kioska dropping a freezing trap into Advo. Actually lands a freezing trap. I was thinking one of those pets was gonna eat that trap for him. And looks like Advo. He's just gonna have to figure something out versus Kioska. He has big Decimator bolts saved up, ready to go. One bolt doesn't do enough damage. Mortal Call should create some CC opportunity. Advo needs some Demon Doggos. Potentially the next few bolts could be massive. One more bolt. Kioska find himself super low on health. Does he get it out? Is this gonna be over for this Hunter? Manic Manage. Oh! It just gets massacred by these Fel Guards. Raptor? That was a T-Rex. Was it actually? Okay, well maybe I had it wrong. No, Blue Area. So I was confusing Raban and Razan. Razan is the big T-Rex. Raban is like a little raptor T-Rex thing. Little raptor, not a T-Rex. From King's Rest Dungeon, the final boss. Unless I got that completely wrong. Baked Machine is going to be up next. Getting blasted out by the Warlock with all his pets. It's going to be a quick port for the Warlock before he gets baited out by the Bait Machine. And the Monk is having to use all the mobility just to catch up to Advo. That Curse of Exhaustion is doing work. That slow is fantastic. Bait Machine is actually just getting kited around. He knows he needs to set up ports, rolls, Tiger's Lust, as well as a Dragon Kick, and line those abilities up properly. Quick Fear into Bait Machine. Advo going for a bit of a drain life onto that pet. Just letting Bait Machine get feared out in the open. Potentially has a stun ready for him in case he closes the gap. There goes the jab. Leg sweep with a quick stun. The pet was right outside of the leg sweep range, so you can let a stun into Bait Machine. He still wants to go for big damage. You know this Hunter, this Monk, I'll call him Hunter, wants to go for big burst. That's going to be a port as Bait Machine pops out the images. Potentially could be a BDB. If you can somehow catch back up to Advo, he can still have a big BDB burst. It's going to be the fear. Trying to see if he can go for a diffuse magic. He can't really stop the CC, but he can at least prevent some of the damage done. Big Demon Bolts are getting set up. Could potentially be massive, big execute damage. Stun into Bait Machine with a trying to follow. Does he get another stun after? Could be massive damage. Bait Machine. Oh! Advo just ended up collapsing all these pets on him. Double stun as soon as he gets a trinket out of the Monk. Wait, now I'm wondering. Did the Monk even run a trinket? Now I'm wondering. Like, what? Maybe the Monk was human racial and played Relentless. He just got the back-to-back stuns. I'm not even sure anymore. Tellurian going for a charge with the Blaze Storm immediately, trying to immune any CC out of Advo quickly by Tellurian, but Advo is already in the other zip code. This Warlock is very mobile, sending in more pets versus Tellurian. Being an arms warrior, he's limited with the amount of healing he can do. What we're seeing out of Tellurian though, I saw a Condemn just now. So actually with that Condemn, he can reduce some of the damage the enemy does to him with that Condemn. Quick stun onto Tellurian. Has a trinket ready. That was a Decimator bolt set up. Advo going for the big gateway to get out of there. Mortal Coil send a Tellurian. No more trinket for this warrior. The arms warrior has a lot of damage potential. He has a massive big condemn damage, which is going to reduce the amount of damage he's taken from these pets. It's all shadow damage and it's pretty spiky too, so it's going to do quite a bit. Tellurian at this point just barely taking any damage from that pet. Advo having to summon a new one since the pets basically was crippled enough so that it actually just does so little damage to Tellurian. I think so. Basically, the way Condemn works, it's been a while since I've seen words like Condemn in PvP or anywhere really. It puts like a debuff on the target, absorbing the next bit of damage from that enemy target. But if you can land back-to-back Condemns, you can absorb a lot of the damage. Adva backing up out of there, looking for a bit of a reset. Charion needs to find a way to get some kind of mobility, just enough mobility versus Adva, just to be able to catch up to him. He's continuing to just absolutely barrage these pets with overpowers and mortal strikes and hitting those condemns. He's trying to make sure that Adva doesn't really have a pet to work with. Quick super strikes for Charion is able to both cleave Adva as well as the pet. If he continues that pressure, continues that damage, he'll be in a fantastic spot. Adva trying to go for a fear, going to be Charion with a reflect, going to be a blaster for that pet stun for the next pet. Fear onto all the pets. Adva still trying to set up a big decimating bolt. Mortal into Charion. Shackles the Malediction to follow. Charion has a Shadow Meld. Going to be the trinket to absorb some of the damage, or at least offset some of the magic damage. Still, his health is under a ton of pressure. Does go for a wall. Massive heal for Charion. Continue to get big condemns to the Adva. Adva with that wall. Try to see if he might be able to get enough pressure, enough damage versus Charion to survive. There's going to be a fear reflected back to Adva. Seeing himself. Charion finds himself super low health. Does go for a leap. Adva just sees a bit more damage. Going to be an interrupted Charion looking to go for that Venti port, and is not giving Charion an opportunity. Oh, I think there was a battle. Master Trinket ran out. Charion just was living on the very little bit of borrowed health. And as soon as that battle Master Trinket disappeared, it was over. Big wings, big burst out of Ave Maria, not giving Adva an opportunity to play another game. We got ourselves Black Rose as well as Naze's last few left. It looks like Black Rose already gonna blast it out. Ave Maria taking that wings momentum, the big damage, and just slamming it into the Demon Hunter, who does go for a bit of a burst onto Ave Maria, looking for that quick recovery. Fleshcraft eviscerated with a single Templar's Verdict and a Divine Storm Necrolord Paladin combo. Trinket out of Ave Maria, trying to see if they could juke away from the Demon Hunter onto the bridge. Trying not to get interrupted as the Demon Hunter can fell rush and go for that absorb magic? Consume magic, I think? Ave Maria munches into a bubble it, super low in health, does go for the bubble as Black Rose attempts to land a stun. And Ave Maria going for a bit of flash of light. I don't think Ave Maria has a flash cut available. Black Rose needs to get a proc of a demon if he wants to survive this. Potentially might need to use the darkness in case he gets on top of Ave Maria. And Black Rose does drop down the darkness. Ave Maria walking out of there, trying to see if they can bait the Demon Hunter out. The Demon Hunter has to wait until the next stun wombo combo is ready to go with the Ibium. Looks like it's going to reposition completely. Nobody has a flesh craft. Ave Maria might be getting a flesh craft very, very soon though. So Black Rose better be quick on their feet. If they can interrupt the flesh craft, they'll be in a fantastic position. Ave Maria trying to go for some self-healing. At this point, Black Rose does get the demon to proc. Could be really big for them. Massive explosion onto Ave Maria. Interrupts him unholy. That flash cut might not be enough though. Is able to recover a little bit of health. Ave Maria still might be in trouble. Hydra onto Black Rose. No trinket. Does Ave Maria have big burst? It's gonna get wings. Potentially massive burst onto Black Rose. Unless Black Rose finishes him out. Stun. And I think Demon Hunter might just have it. Oh, the Demon Hunter does take him out. Does finish out the Paladin. Adva with 3 kills though. Oh my goodness, the Demonology Warlocks are just brutal. Not giving these boys an opportunity to play the game at all. Absolutely massive output for these boys. Scotty ready to go? Alright, let's get Scotty back into here, boys. Let's get another duel, yeah? I can get a couple more. Dude, these duels have been awesome. I've been enjoying these a lot, chat. Yo, boys, if you guys are having a good time with these duels, give the stream a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, what are you doing? Hanging out here? You can help support the stream by giving a thumbs up. You can reach milestones. Let's go for like, I don't know, 100? Maybe can we do 100? And we could easily do 100, chat, right? Easily. Also, if you're new to the stream and you're watching, you haven't hit subscribe, haven't hit the bell yet, subscribe as well as hit the bell, boys. Will help out the channel tremendously. Also, join our Discord if you haven't. If you hang out on these streams regularly, join the Discord, man. Join our link in the description down below. Become part of the Dalaran community, man. That's why we usually announce all the 5v5 duels. Best place to reach me and hang out with the other dueling boys. We have an awesome community over there. Scotty, ready? Yo, Fenny, we can get you back in here. I know you want to play some more. I know this ain't your last game. I know you want to get another one in there. Because we got to get Athaman in. Scotty didn't get to play. It was no format. Okay. I'm doing great, Daniel. How about you? Need one on Alliance? I need one more over on Team Alliance, boys. Bro, 3 out of 5. Yo, Fenny, you could join me. Oh, actually, no. I think just need one more on Alliance. Need 2? Alliance, boys. We need 1 over on Team Athel and 2 over with Team Ave Maria. Scotty is ready. If you guys want to join any of the 5v5 1v1 groups, everybody and anybody is welcome. By the way, Felipe, how you doing, my man? Survival's destroying the Mythic Lahuvium. Just like to see? Let's go. Mythic Lahuvium. So it's like a big AoE fight. Survival's actually really, really good. We need something. We're ready. Yo, format. We can get format versus Scotty, and maybe get Fenny versus Atho. We could also do it like that. We can do it like that. If you guys want to join in these 5v5 1v1 duels for the day, player versus player, premium group, custom PvP, find a group and type number 5 in the search, hit enter, make sure all your filters are on so you can see all the boys from all the regions. Thumbs up for Faraday boys. For Fenny, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, let's do no format and Scotty. Let's get them both in against one another. Let's get them first in one another. No format. And we'll get Fenny once they get a group together, and Atha once they get a group together. They're on the alliance if you guys want to join them. Scotty, SCAD 1G5. Let's go, let's go. I'm doing great myself watching the stream. Hey, that's awesome. Happy for you. Happy for you. Thanks for joining the stream, man. Thanks for being part of the stream. I don't PvP, otherwise I would join you, Felipe. You're more than welcome to join. You don't need rating, you don't need gear, you don't need none of that. As long as you're just interested in joining 5v5 1v1 duels, just giving it a chance, giving it a try, you're more than welcome to, boys. Anybody and everybody is welcome to join the 5v5 duels. What was that? Dude, my guy? Yeah, I remember. You want me to call you Duth in chat instead, Daniel? Or I could call you Duth in chat. I'm really bad with names, so I see the name Daniel, I say Daniel. But I can try remember to call you Duth. Do continue, and just we're gonna continue. We're gonna go for as long as we have groups tonight, boys. I want to get as many groups and many games as I can tonight. I'm really enjoying these. This is so fun. We got a bit of variety here too. Look, we even got a Shadow Priest in the other team. We got plenty of casters, plenty of melee, a mix of variety. Daniel says heaven. Yo, I like the emote. What do you mean? I like emotes. I appreciate the emotes. Oh god, did I save that one? I want to make sure I saved that one. I'm not sure if I did. Oh please, please chat. Please chat. No, please. Don't go yet. Nays, don't go. No. Okay, waiting. Yasa. Oh my god, Yasa. Yeah. Okay, now you can go. Now I'm ready. Sorry about that. My audio. Switch. Yasa gonna be first up versus Nays, hitting him with an interrupt immediately. Yasa coming back in as a demonology warlock. God, I love that set, by the way. The horns, I think, that made him a little bit more curvy since last time, right? In PTR. Stun onto Naze, full Fellow Lord coming down for, I think it was actually Naze's Fellow Lord. Yasa looking to one-shot Naze, actually doing quite a bit of damage. Those pets are tearing him apart back there. Naze going for some damage of his own. Gonna be the Obelisk. Naze is still under pressure, does go for a banish onto the Tyrant of Yasa. Landing a stun around the corner into Yasa with Dreadlord. Dreadstalker is gonna be decimating both. Yasa could be in big trouble. It's gonna be massive damage back to Naze though. Yasa just kept it cool and kept it collected, got some damage out. Seeing massive burst out of Naze, you just kept it calm. Taking him out. G-Funk gonna be up next. Roaming around on his big old boar. Just kind of giving Yasi an opportunity to get himself a setup. Yasi going for the aggression early, which gives G-Funk the cue to like, you know what? Since he hit me, now I get to hit you. Gonna be the Obelisk dropping down for... Was it Obby? Oh, it looks like it was Obby for... Yes, yeah. Those Obbies actually are massive. I'm so surprised people don't end up killing Obelisks. Because it basically has the same health as a totem. And it empowers the pets greatly. That's something to pay attention to in the future when fighting demonology warlocks. G-Funk getting absolutely blasted out in the open. And having to pop big defenses. And that's going to be a turtle shell. Yasa forcing everything out of this hunter as he's draining the life out of that Raptora pet. Prison trap to Yasa. G-Funk going in for a feint death for a moment. That Tyrant, that Felguard, isn't really going to give you an opportunity. Yasa kind of out in the open, separated from his pet. G-Funk is going to go for a bunch of damage from a distance. Quick flash scout. Yasa looking to interrupt it. Does land the Axe Toss. Doesn't stun G-Funk with it, but does end up landing a interrupt. Tyrant joining in. The Tyrant kind of waddling at G-Funk, but he's going to be blasting around the corner. G-Funk better have something for this Tyrant because that thing has perfect line inside of you. It actually has the angle. He's got the peeking angle. Yeah, I said baking up, baking. Well, I guess it's baking up some demo bolts, isn't he? But he's bailing up out of there, looking for a bit of reset. Again, trying to get some drain lives whenever possible. It looks like there was a decimating bolt getting set up versus G-Funk, I think. Big stun, massive damage. G-Funk in trouble. I think it might be over unless G-Funk has something for it. Throwing out the chakram as a last moment of desperation, trying to do whatever damage you can to Yasa. But the Warlock does end up taking him out. With Slayer skulking around from his side of the arena. towards Yasset, trying to see if he can take him out. Quick road. Yasset switching it around from subtlety to assassination. Big flagellation. Massive burst versus Yasset. Yasset trying to stop it. It's going to be a stun. Trick it out of Slayer with a mortal coil. Fear to follow. Yasset trying to go for a flash gun. Wild wall is up. It's going to be the rogue. Still has a vendetta onto Yasset. Still trying to see if he can continue puncturing the daggers, the poisons, the bleeds into Yasset. Another kid is shotgun is set up. Going to be potential interrupt out of the rogue. Does miss it. Stun into Slayer. Setting up a big primordial. Oh my goodness. And Yasset walking out of there like nothing happened with a Demon Hunter chasing after him. Unless he got summoned for the DH, I think it's over. My goodness, this Warlock did the best he could. Did land a fear onto Black Rose at the very end, but he was left with no health whatsoever. That was incredible damage by the Rogue, as well as by the Warlock, by the way. That was insane. Ben Sherman is going to be up next, trying to see if he can get a setup versus the Black Rose. Somebody dropping down a banner. Ben Sherman has himself full Necrolord setup. The mages of the dead attack in Black Rose. It was from one pet class into the next. As Ben Sherman has himself full setup. Wait, he's got... Does he have... What? He's moving and casting. What is it? Megalomania? He's running Megalomania, so he's got activated. So this man's activated. Surrender to Madness, which is eventually going to bring him down to 30% health. I think there was that. There was a Surrender to Madness. Shadowlands for Ben Sherman somehow is immune to interrupts? Wait. How is he immune to interrupts? Huh? Wait, no, seriously, how is this man immune to interrupts for a second there? Was that some kind of like a talent? Ben Sherman, how would you go for a disperse? ASUS is getting blasted out by the chaos damage of the Demon Hunter. Ben looking for that cast, but getting interrupted on it under a ton of pressure. Again, Vipper. Oh, is the trinket he's running? You could check at the top right, he's got a trinket. Anytime he gets interrupted or stunned, the next CC or an interrupt makes him immune. So he sits CC longer, but then he's immune for the next one. He's actually just straight up immune most of the time. Black Rose finds himself in super low health. Could be next skill by Ben Sherman. Does get interrupted, but that's going to be the Demon joining in. I think the Demon actually contributed in the death of the Demon Hunter. So Ben Sherman, with that trinket, is going to sit CC 20% longer. But after he gets CC'd or interrupted, the next CC or an interrupt, it makes him immune, which is going to offset a lot of the CC from the enemy team. That's a stun to Ben Sherman. Now he's free to cast. He's actually... Or not? Stunned? Wait a second. I thought that stun would make him immune to the next stun. Wait a second. How did he get stunned twice? Huh. That was incredible damage by the Shadow Priest, by the way. That was an awesome use of that trinket. Man trying some new strats. That Warlock dominated him. Yeah, you can help me out with titles. Yo, Sajura actually getting melted too? I just looked at the chat for a second. Sajura's health is under a ton of pressure. This man's coming back in with a full frenzied regen, trying to get himself as much healing versus Adva. Quick fear by Adva doesn't quite connect. I think there's going to be a Zerker rage out of Sajura. Exactly what we see out of here. Popping up banner, going to be full reckless. Is abandoned. Fleshcraft for Adva as he got a wall. Shattering throw to break through that shield. And Adva, as the Fleshcraft does dissipate to that shattering throw, at least able to escape with a port. Quick fear onto Sajura, setting up a decimated bolt. Sajura with the reflect for some spell. I'm not really sure what he reflected at this point. Adva better be careful, because at least one of those decimated demon bolts might have been reflected. Stun onto Sajura. Adva tried to create more CC opportunity. Just trying to get some distance between Sajura. Potentially might use the gateway. Does he have access to the gateway anymore? I don't think he does. I think he's locked out. I think this man is just waiting until he gets the next port, or the cooldown of the gateway disappears. Sajura with a fleshcraft, try to see if it creates some line of sight behind the pillar. Adva swung around the corner real quickly for a swift interrupt. And Adva using that Warlock board to create some mobility. With the conduit when Warlock's board to the gate, they actually get a bit of mobility, and I think also removes any slow that's on him. So it gives him quite a bit of movement. Especially in 1v1s, it gives you opportunity to at least walk away from the enemy target. Big Tyrant joined in, Sajura getting hit with a stun, gonna be a mortal coil to follow. Get a barrage by all the spells, and Adva taking him out! With a quick interrupt onto, what is his name? Oh no, what's his name? Obi Gail? I'm not sure. Obi getting blasted out. Quick stun, potentially could be a bubble out of Obi. I don't know what his name is. We're just gonna call him Obi, chat. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be in Russian. We're just gonna call him Obi. As he tried to see if he can get a fear onto the pet, silenced onto or interrupted on Holy. Obi could be big trouble. No longer has a shield of Enders. Does use wings in order to keep himself alive and kicking for a little bit longer. Obi with the next burst out of Adva could be in a really tight position. Bubble, Bob. Any one of these things could actually sort of help you. Bubble basically being the best one because it prevents all this crazy good magic damage as he gets super low. Oh, that next decimated ball would have been the end of him. But he does use Bubble to escape. Although he hasn't recovered a lot of health. He's still under a ton of pressure. This man's made him start spamming now. Oh, get interrupted in a holy. Wait, I think it might be over. Stunned on top of it. Advo trying to get some more pets in there. This is a bit more damage. Obi can potentially go for a blessing of protection. That might at least help him with some of the melee damage of majority of the pets of Advo. Except for those imps. Those things are just going to keep blasting you out with little itty bitty fireballs. Although those imps can become really, really scary when you have like a billion of them. I think it'd be a fate that was like a build where you summon like a bunch of imps and they were just like blast. And if you're out in the open, like the Tyrant, you can see him, but those imps empowered, they're just a firing squad. Stun onto Obi with a decimated boulder around the corner. Advice, he goes in for Demon Doggers, which I think he does. Might be a big dread bite to debuff Obi to take more Shadow Flame damage. And Demon Bolt is exactly what it is. Shadow Flame, I think, or Demon damage. I think it is Shadow Flame. Could be wrong. Or is it? I know there's a lot more spell schools that Blizzard added over the last few expansions. There's now Cosmic Damage, which is Shadow, Arcane, and Holy put together. It's like all three schools. Astral Damage, which is what Boomkins use, which is Nature and Arcane. Shadow Flame, which is what Adva uses. Fire and Shadow. That one's self-explanatory. But there's more. There's like Sonic Damage, which is like half physical, half magic, sorta. Chaos, which is everything. Stun onto Obi. Could be in big trouble with a Tyrant. I think it's going to be over. Hand-to-go down coming down and does get the hand-to-go down for even more pets. It looks like Advo took out the whole team too. And only Archie is the last one left to hold the fort as the army of demons is surrounding Advo. There's a lot of imps in there. There's a lot of other pets trying to go for a quick banish onto the Earth Elemental. Does land that banish. But a lot of the pets timed out for Advo. The Warlock does have mobility. He has everything but a trinket. Wall is available. Could potentially set up a flesh capt as well. Trying to get some big blaster damage onto Arhi. And Arhi's Earth Elemental continues to keep getting banished. Quick Sunder onto Advo. Does not have a trinket to drop down big burst onto Advo. Going to be a drain life for Advo as they do burn a wall really, really early. Mortal Coil getting sent out on Advo with more, by Advo with more fears onto Arhi as Advo is just looking for a little bit of recovery. I think Advo might just want to buy himself a bit of time to get a flesh guy back up, to get more demons in there, maybe wait out for a big Tyrant go, stun onto Archie as it's approaching. If anything, Advo is just full of ways to just get some micro mini little CC onto Archie. Gets close enough, Mortal Coil. Tries to run at you, hit him with a Curse of Exhaustion. You're almost about to round the line of sight, round the bend, hit him with a stun from the pet. Not given an opportunity to play the game. Sunder onto Advo. Or he could go for an interrupt. Trying to see if he can land an interrupt. Advo actually lucked out. Super low on health. Not really lucked out, but super low on health. Can't really go for a cast. And Arhi does end up slamming it down. I feel like if Advo maybe had a trinket and a bunch of other cooldowns, I think that game probably could have lasted a little bit longer. But Advo popping out with 3 kills. Yassi with 3 kills on that team as well. Yo, this is just a Warlock. Demonology Warlock Central today, huh? Absolutely blasted it out, boys. Is it only after the first CC is all you become immune? I could be wrong, Abe. I'm not sure how that trinket works that the Shadow Priest ran, but I am interested in seeing more of that priest play with that trinket. I'm very excited to see how that works. I remember me and Atha were testing it back on PTR a couple of weeks before the patch actually launched, and maybe Atha can enlighten us because I don't have a great memory, but Atha might. The nerf to the WOG and redesign of the Trinket 2 set is just too brutal. Legit pals can do anything, even on low dampening. Yeah, that versatility getting taken out of the game or becoming less good is noticeable, isn't it? Except for enhancement shamans. I think those guys don't notice it at all. I think it's because they have a couple of different conduits, at least one conduit, to increase the amount of healing they do. So the conduit will continue to scale with better item level. So they have like a way to... I guess Paladins also have a conduit with Word of Glory, but if you nerf the base healing of your Word of Glory, you nerf the shield of Word of Glory. Athaman has a group ready? Yo, Fenny, do you have a group, by the way? Otherwise, we can get Scotty versus Atha. Does Fanatism have a group? Bro, everyone left the group. I won't be making a group anymore today because it's a long time. Thanks for the streams, yo. Thanks so much for coming by, Fenny. I appreciate you, fam. Thanks so much for putting a group together. I really, really do appreciate it. Yo, Team Alliance, part of Fenny. Athaman might be doing a couple more games. Rarely do I see Retribution win. Yeah, sometimes the Reds are. No, rarely. No, I feel like Retribution Paladins win quite a lot in now duels. I feel like I've done so many videos of Retribution Paladins winning. Shadowlands has been one of the expansions that's actually been pretty good for them too. I think as we get double Legos, David, oh my god, double Legos in particular, when you get that big Templar's final verdict with a Divine Storm as a Necrolord, oh my god, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Chat, real quickly, I gotta go use the restroom. BRB. If somebody pops into the chat, be like, yo, where's Dal? Where the duels at? Let him know. Dal BRB. Few minutes. I literally just gotta use the restroom. We'll get Athaman versus Scotty as soon as I'm back. Real quick. Alrighty, boys. Give me a sec. Real.
Walking around in the circle of life, doing the things I know, walking the same ways 100 times with the same soul. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind?
Okay, we're back. Oh my goodness, boys. You ever just using the restroom and you're like, you're over on the can and then you look over like, I'm out of toilet paper. So you'll try to figure out and scheme your way in your head. How are you gonna do that awkward waddle towards the cupboard with the toilet paper? And I kept mine out of the bathroom. I didn't have any more left over in the restroom. I was like, how? So you start scheming, how am I gonna do the awkward walk to grab some toilet paper? It's always awkward. You can't ever make it not awkward. And then you're searching every corner of the cupboard in your bathroom and you find a fresh roll way in the back. I was blessed today, boys. Let's get some duels up and running for the evening. By the way, they just nerfed fire mages and enhancement shamans and the upcoming PvP update. Did you guys see that? Yo, it is massive. We got some Scotty and Atho, I think, yeah. Tasty queuing some games. Yo, Tasty, that's a man we gotta see in these duels again. Athoman and Scotty. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Each time it happens to me, is a shower down joke this old water. I mean, when you gotta do, when you ain't gonna walk out of there. you gotta do something, right? I guess I ain't gonna blame nobody for whatever strategy you use, man. Whatever strategy you use. Oh man, I just try to be prepared ahead of time. I forget everything except for usually just talking out the press room. Dude, there's no way there's gonna be a single person. I would never. That's disgusting, bro. Every guy I know been in a situation like that. Every homie I know been in a situation like that. Oh man, emergency, yeah. Nerf Shamanov? Nah, Nerf Shamanov. They nerfed shamans, enhancement, healing, and the nerf mages apparently. Boys, arenas might not be dominated by RMP all day. Apparently in a recent blue build. It's like the nerf something. I just saw it on Twitter. I don't see it on Wowhead right now, but it looks like it's on Twitter. Which? The OCD commands it. Gotta do something, right? Yeah, we're missing one over in Team 1. Hopefully they'll load in. But we got Ben Sherman over for the Team 2. We got Obi over here. I like that Mog, by the way. I like that flower crown. We got ourselves Arhi over an enhancement. Zujiro is still a Fury Warrior. I love that look. You know what? I like that hair option for the male orcs. I don't know why. It reminds me of Metalocalypse. And looks like Yasa is going to be first up versus Kiosco over for the Team 1. On that team, we also got Ballas in the back, looking to have a go. Talrion ready to charge out, and Athaman prepping to play. We are missing one over for the Team 1. But hopefully we'll either get a 5th or somebody on Team 1 will end up playing for the 2. Going in for the big go. Gonna be Kiosco. Trying to see if he could break away from all the demons. That was literally a full army of demons. The full army. Summoned up by Yasa. Kiosco just walked out of it. Literally just walked away. Full stun onto Yasa as he goes for a trinket. More to call into Kiosco. Decimating ball getting set up. Yasa. Oh, Kiosco does go a switch out for the different trinket. He's got a defense trinket. A lot of the magic damage is being offset. To battle, a lot of these pets still do a lot of physical damage, which the shield doesn't protect you from, fam. So Kiosco's health, the shield, what it does, it only offsets like 50% of the damage you take. That's magic damage into the shield. Big damage to the Kiosco. Does go for a feign death. Acceleration getting used. Steel trap on one of the pets. Yasa trying to see if he can swing around the corner. That pet continues just to give Kiosco the shovel. It's so funny that that's what you gave your pet, is a shovel for a weapon. It looks like Yasa was just out there guarding with his pet. And he was called into the arena to duel Team 2. And the pet still has a shovel. He's like, you know what? I will beat you with this shovel so I can go back to my garden. Yasa trained the demons to live the non-demonic burning crusade, conquering life. Trying to enjoy the little things. Gotta be the turtle shell for Kiosco as it turtles out from the burst of Yasa. Yasa actually committing a lot of damage into that pet. If anything, he's able to generate soul shards and summon up more imps to set up for a bigger tyrant burst. Stun onto Yasa. Kiosco trying to see if he can swing by, do some damage back up out of there. Does Yasa have a stun for Kiosco? He has him with the slow. He has a full fleshcraft ready to go. Axos potentially by the pet, doesn't go for the interrupt, as Yasa instead goes for drain life onto the raptor pet, juking that muzzle out of Kiosco. Kiosco with a feign death for a second. Fear does hit him, and it's just going to fear the hunter out and go for a heal on the pet. Trying to go for as much health recovery as best as he can. Kiosco going in with big grenades. Yasa going in for Battle Masters. I think a Battle Masters or potential an Orc Racial. No stuns into Kiosco. I'm surprised that Yasa isn't getting those back-to-back stuns. He does have a second Fell Guard. Does Kiosco dodge those stuns? Freezing Trap onto the Warlock. And the pets are charging out. Wait, what was your Wrathguard? Was your Wrathguard attacking somebody else just now? I think that might be the problem. I think the main shovel-bearing Wrathguard from Yasa was maybe waddling over to Arhi or something. That's what it looked like. It looked like it came from that direction. Big stone onto Kiosco with the decimated bolt set up. I think Yasa might just have him here. Gonna be that shield. That's only gonna stop the magic damage or prevent a portion of the magic damage. Kevin Slime. Kevin spits out his hands as he's trying to suture his wounds, mend those bandages. Kevin just walks up and slash spits. I thought they removed that emote from the game. Kevin is the only one who's able to slash spit at people. Kiosco diving into stealth and actually landing a camo, going for that massive health recovery. while keeping an eye on the Yasuo with that Hunter's Mark. Yasuo picking up the eye. The pet gains the eye benefit, is going to be able to get Kioska out of stealth. Yasuo's going to have to get another setup, but so far Kioska has been able to escape the burst out of this Warlock. Trying to set up a fear onto the pet. Kioska is going to see his pet kind of bailing out of there. Double stun onto double burst onto Kioska. Mortal does exchange a freezing trap. That was such a clutch freezing trap. I'm surprised he was able to get that one off. And Kioska looking to back up out of the quick feint death. Manic bandage. No pet this time to interrupt his heal. But it's going to be stun around the corner. Yasuo going for a decimated bolt onto the Hunter pet. Is the Hunter pet that low on health? He might be able to go for a big decimated bolt on the pet. Looks like that's exactly what he's going to go for. Couple of hand-to-go downs. Kioska goes in for a flash cut. Potentially Yasuo has himself a big execute. Could go for the massive tyrant play. Fear onto Kioska. Yasuo going in for a drain life onto the pet. Still has set up a decimated bolt. If the pet was low on health, pet is actually dead. If he can stun Kioska right now and do a full burst, might be in a great spot. Kioska just get it blasted out right now. Does he have another stun to follow? Maybe Mortal Coil. Kioska does go for feint death for a second. The pet's back on Kioska. The Hunter's super low on health. Any of these pets, if they just get a proc of damage that could take him out, Manic Bandage can't really stop to manage as you just get beaten with a spade. You can say Yasuo got his damage in spades. It does end up taking out Kioska. Sorry for that one. Sorry for that one, chat. Sorry for that joke. I know that was bad. His pet got damage in spades. Alright, I'm gonna stop now. Atherman approaching on the snail. The mount that represents all Retribution Paladins. Because, you know, Paladins are such a mobile class and all. Is Atherman playing Night Fae? I think Atherman might be trying to go for the Night Fae cheese one-shot. That's going to be blessing his summer setup. But Atherman, under a ton of pressure, though, is going to have to go for a lot of healing. Does he himself a big go versus Yasuo? Yasuo ports away. Atherman trying to create someone on the side. Yasuo does go around the corner, trying to go for a hand to go down. Big gateway. That's going to be Tyrant out in the open with all these pets. Blasting out at Atho. Hit him with a fear. Does Yasuo have any more big damage to follow him? And Atherman is just gonna blast it out. No bubble left. Actually, no, he still does have a bubble left. How is he supposed to hold on to a bubble? Looks like already it was a rebuke on something else versus Yasuo. Quick flash cut by the Warlock. Atherman with his Shield of Vengeance, just slowly waddling towards Yasuo. Trying to see if he can get a setup. Was Atherman Night Fae? Or is he Kyrian? I just got it wrong. Oh, he is a Night Fae. Blessing of Autumn after Blessing of Summer should get some cooldown reduction on a bunch of abilities. I wonder if he's running the Night Fae Legendary, though. With interrupt onto Atham as he gets interrupted on Holy. Decimated Bolt get it loaded up. Atham might just have to go for a bubble. Unless it bubbles it before the first hit even goes flying. He just bubbles it as Yasuo loads one up. 2 more Decimating Bolts, or Demon Bolts, empowered by Decimating, are still ready. Yasuo just needs to get Demon Doggers in for a Dread Bite. 1 Demon Bolt, potential second. Wait, you're a Brutosaur. Wait, you're a Long Boy. Wait, he's got the Long Boy Spirit. Wait, that's actually so good. Wait, there was that spit. Were you not there for that Yeti? So they didn't remove the spit emote, but you can't like spit at somebody. You can still spit in the ground. So like if you like say like if you just want somebody and you just slash spit, I mean everybody knows exactly what you're trying to do. It's not like you can really hide it. So they did remove it, but also not really. They're just be able to remove the ability for you to like target somebody and spit at them. But I still feel like you can still get the context, and the BM doesn't really die. I think it's going to be difficult for the BM to die. Yasuo trying to see if he can blast out big damage with Atho. Another use of the gateway. Atho walking behind those boxes to try to see if he can get himself recovery. This Warlock isn't giving these boys an opportunity to recover at all. Somebody's going to need to find a way to blast him out. Yasuo does take a bit of damage from the Shield of Vengeance. The pet is feared out into... I don't even know. Guantanamo Bay, I wanted to say, but I felt like that didn't work because that would be more of like an imprisoned joke. Either way, gonna be Atho trying to see if he could rotate into blessings. I just noticed Atherman is not running the Knight for Legum. He's running the Templars or Final Verdict Legum, so he can do more holy damage. But his blessings, they're more like they're just like plain blessings. They don't have that empowerment cheesy benefit to them. Gonna be a big damage for Atho onto that pet, generating holy power, getting interrupted on that pet fear. Yasuo just trying to find a better angle versus Atho. He doesn't want to run into the boxes. He wants to run around the boxes so he can get a better angle. Blessing of protection from Atho just so he can break himself out of that stun. Yasuo tried to go for a fear. Is it going to be a rebuke out of Atho? Looks like he got juked on it. Yasuo tried to recover a little bit of health with a quick fear onto Atho, continuing to drain life from the Retribution Paladin as much as possible. with a quick board behind the pillar, trying to see if he can waddle out of there. Slows onto Atha. Does he have a hand of freedom to catch back up? Looks like he doesn't. Hand of freedom is up now, trying to make a play. Mortical sending him out in the opposite direction. Quick stun to Atha. Does Yasuo have big birds? He does have a tyrant, but I don't know if he can go for the big birds just yet. Atha does burn the human Rachel to break out of that stun. Actually also running relentless, so all the CC that he's sitting is actually quite short. And actually, if you wanted to go and switch out from Devotion Aura into Concentration Aura without one conduit, you actually can have a very, very short duration on those spheres, which is quite incredible. Big damage out of Yasuo. Athaman is under trouble. No more bubble available. Is that potential still one more Decimated Bolt ready? Yasuo just needs to send Demon Doggers to bite onto Atha. Looks like that Decimated Bolt just hits him, or Demon Bolt, rather, just hits him plainly. Does want to combine the Demon Doggers with a Dread Bite if he's running the right talent for it. Demon Doggers will increase the amount of damage the enemy takes from your Shadow Flame spells. Yasuo looking to land the fear onto Atha with a hand of Gul'dan's getting loaded up right after. That's going to be a quick slow into Atha. Hit him with a couple more bolts. Shadow Bolt getting set up. Quick Mortar Coil. As he tries to hit him with a back-to-back fear. Hand of Gul'dan as Atha got himself Hand of Freedom. But he's just unable to move forward towards Asya at all. Quick interrupt onto the Warlock as he gets himself Seraphim from time to time. So far, the Retribution Paladin has been able to survive well so far. But it's going to be a big board for Yasuo after he set up a massive big execute damage onto Atha. I wonder if Demon Bolts or Decimated Bolt damage amp gets countered whenever you bubble it. Like whenever you hit an enemy that has an immune to like bubble, does Decimated Bolt still empower your Demon Bolt damage? It looks like it does a little, but not as much. I think that one was a crit though. Actually, speaking about it, he has to be running the Necro Legendary whenever he Decimated Bolts. The next Demon Bolts are crit, right? There's no way he isn't. Quick fear chain onto Atha as Yasuo just trying to see if he could break through the flesh god, that shield of vengeance from a distance. Barraging Atha with all the spells. The Imps firing squad is out. All the pets are in. Big Decimated Bolt is set up onto Atha, and Yasuo just ends up collapsing all the damage onto the boy. As Boss is going to be out next, sending out the Demon Doggers immediately. Going to be pets traded. Stuns are getting traded. Yasuo getting stunned up. Ball is trinketed early, and he's going to be using a wall. Wall is up for Yasuo. Both of them summon Tyrant. It could be anyone's game with these two Warlocks. And Gul'dan's getting set up by Yasuo. Mortal into Ballas. It looks like Yasuo's going to back up out of the wall. Boss is out in the open, get a barrage by all these pets. The Tyrant trying to see if he can find an angle on the Ballas. Actually, his name is Balls in here. Normally it's Ballas. But his name right now is just literally Balls. Big Decimated Bolt by Yasuo, taking him out as a Mortal Coil finally connects. So far, Team 1 was missing one guy. I was going to say, some of them need to figure out a way to play like for two. You need to play as if you're two men in one-man army in order to be able to defeat Team 2. It looks like, in fact, that ended up applying more for Yasuo as he's looking to go for a potential 1v4. Talarion with the Blade Storm, trying not to get immune. Quick leap as Yasuo goes for a port. Man, the amount of mobility Warlocks have. I mean, it's not crazy. But like between the port and the gate, I mean, that's quite a lot. When used correctly, man, they just get to stay away from you. Decimated Bolt getting set up on Talarion. Does go for a trinket. That's going to be his magic dampening trinket, which is going to reduce a good portion of the damage Yasuo does to him. And there goes a Flesh God. No interrupt available for Talarion. Does go for a Shattering Throw to break through the shield of Yasuo. Talarion is an arms warrior, so he doesn't really have a lot of way to heal himself. Quick Fear Reflect back onto Yasuo. Talarion does go for Zerker Rage for the second Fear. Yasuo bailing out of there with the port. It doesn't have the gateway for a while. Talarion sticking down on the lower side of the platform. Just going to be beating up that Felguard for a while. Looking for a Door of Shadows reposition. Doesn't actually go anywhere. I think that might have been a misclick. Or the ability bugged out. Talarion getting hit with a stun. That's going to be a massive damage onto the man. The warrior just got nothing left. You might need to go for a dab with the sword to just reduce and dampen some of the damage done by Yasuo. That's going to be a reflect attempt at the fear by Talarion. Decimated Bolt getting loaded up. Talarion might be in big trouble. These Demon Bolts are going to do a ton of damage. Quick fear on all these pets. Trinket out of Yasuo. Could go for a big Tyrant. Talarion back it up out of there. Looking for Door of Shadows. I think he's going for Door of Shadows just for the shield. I think that's exactly what he's trying to go for. He's playing Draven, and the shield with Door of Shadows just gives him a little bit of that survivability. Reflect up for Yasuo, does get hit with a stun. More Demon Bolts flying, but no longer empowered. Talarion is still under pressure. That's going to be full-blown Tyrant. Does interrupt the Tyrant, does pummel it, but he needs something to heal. Let's get himself last second. We're 13 minutes into duels, 50% dampened and Tyrant joining in. Tyrant looking to get away. Might be able to go for another door of shadows. His health is low, so with the conduit with one of the soul binds for Draven. He actually gets a very short cooldown of the door of shadows. So you can gain that shield over and over. It's like a 200% cooldown reduction or CDR. Stunned by the Felguard. I think it's over. Oh, it reflected one of those bolts back to Yasha, but does end up getting taken out. Let's get another duel going, boys, since Yasha, took out 4. And it's probably ready for even more. Let's get another duel going, boys, yeah? Let's get another one up and running for the day. That's what, 23, 24? I think I double saved some of them, but we had a lot of good duels. Do we have any more groups? I think Yasha needs to have another go, boys. I was attacking someone else or just kicking it? Was it attacking? I'm not sure. I have no idea. The fight time dampening. Hey, dude, what's up, Jordan? Hey, my man. If someone beat their opponent and go back to the base and wait for the rest and finish them off, do it again. Hit a like, yo, boys. Hit a like. Hit a thumbs up for the streams if you guys are having a good time. If you're watching the stream and you're not subscribed and you want to see more regular 9.2 updates, as well as future WoW expansion announcements happening very soon, hit subscribe as well as hit the bell. You're already here anyway. I would appreciate it, boys. To I Man going to sleep. See ya. Yo, Scotty, thanks so much for joining the groups. I don't know if Sentry is going to be taking over your group or not, but let's see. If you got groups, I want to go again. What is the spec on that Warlock Demonology, Ian? Demonology. Все в чате? Здорово, hard done, здорово. Все в чате. Demonology was his spec. What's up, Andrew? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. That was the dumbest duel ever. It's all good, dude. What's up? But Pet decided to stand at the bottom to begin with. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that is something that I hope they fix in the future. Is classes with pet gameplay, like monks, warlocks, hunters to some extent. Like any class that relies off of a pet to do stuff is super annoying. Unholy Death Knights as well too, because their pets are like really slow. Miss Spite, you going to sleep, Arhi? Alright, Arhi is going to bed. Looks like that team is done. Do we have no format for the group by any chance? Athman potentially? Because if we got more groups, boys, I'm down to go again. But if we're done, group ready, 1 Neil, let's go Athman. We just hit the second group, boys, and we're good to go. 5, 5, and 1 duels. You guys have a group? If you want to join in, yo, see ya. See ya, Scotty. You had a good one. If you guys want to join in, we got ourselves, I don't know if you got groups, maybe. Let me check. Players to player, premier group, custom PvP, find group top number 5 at the top. Do we have a group with no format, or did that group fall apart? Because I know Athman still has an alliance group. He's ready to go one more. Hope they fix that pet seeing me in stealth thing. Yeah. Because that is pretty annoying, Abe. I remember seeing that duel of you with the hunter, and I think it went for like a stealth. And then I think it was the second Felguard. You just see, pets are a little buggy in WoW. Like for some pet classes, like Beast Mastery, they're able to like get the pets to like at least rush over to a person with kill command. Like they're able to always like blink over to him. Like when you kill command, they'll charge to him and get over there very, very quickly. So at least like, you know, all the other pets have to actually walk slowly. Some pets have line of sight issues. Some pets have like issues maximizing the damage output because it's basically AI. Because they're not playing like optimally. And it's like, they really just gotta either fix the pet AI or do something with the pets to make him like more side damage than anything. You know? Что завтра НХ сильно? Nerf на завтра? He's asking tomorrow nerf the enhancement. Let me actually read off the tuning. Fire mages and enhancement nerfed. With the scheduled maintenance next week, so следующей неделе. The plan to make some adjustments for specs that are overperforming in PvP. Mage, Flame Cannon, Fire Kinesis, Tinder, and Tempest Berry Conduit are being nerfed in PvP by quite a lot. Shaman, the healing increase to males from upper body with focus Lightning Conduit has been reduced by 70% while engaging PvP combat. 70% healing nerf. That's pretty significant. It's only the talented Felguard, but when out, it wants stealth. Yeah, it does see through stealth. I don't know why. Я просто яйся только что в игре видел в Малдраксисе. Узнал его из твоего видео. Да, ты видел Яся? Яся приходит на дуэли, как его по-русски often? How do you say often in Russian? Яся приходит на дуэли often. That's the best I can do. Try to merge those two together. Yeah, for some reason, some of the pets do some weird interaction, Abe. That's something they gotta fix in the future, WoW, future expansion. Like something, anything gotta get fixed. I'm not sure exactly what, but they gotta fix it. That's for certain. I'm gonna read this in the future, but apparently fire mages are overperforming. Development ensures that improvement substantially increases the effectiveness of focus light and conduit. They're gonna bring in line with the damage potential of the potency conduit options. However, yeah, because that conduit was pretty bad. Healing provided by this conduit by enhanced shamans is instant healing. Oh wait, that is another conduit that got also amped up. Yeah, so this one costed the scales too. Yeah, 70% nerf. That's gonna basically make it very, very little healing. Yeah, enhanced shamans might be a lot less heal heavy. I changed the heal portion of this conduit, which will allow the other parts of enhancement kit to remain strong, not affect the recent damage throughput. Yeah, so the damage for enhancement should still be pretty good, but the self-survivability, that is going to take a hit for sure. Привет, откуда ты знаешь русский язык? Я родился в России, Олег, но переехал в Америку, когда мне... Сколько было? Я не знаю уже. Я больше... Как его? Я больше половину жизни живу в Америке, чем в России уже. Alec asked me, how do I know Russian? I said, I was born in Russia, but I've been living more of my life in the US at this point. В этом я уже думаю себе как американец, не русский, потому что так много живу в Америке, правда сказать. Русский чуть забываю. Although I think myself more of an American nowadays. I'm a full-blown NA citizen, boys, dude. I don't even think of myself as much a Russian. I've been living in NA for so long, dude. I'm gonna go back. It'd be so hard for me to, so hard for me to reintegrate. Finally, yeah, for real. По-русски очень хороший. Забываю чуть-чуть, но я пытаюсь говорить по-русскому в чате, когда у нас славы в чате. Это русские, украинцы, Казахстане. Из откуда в Slavic countries. I don't know how to say Slavic countries in Russian. But I said basically I try to speak Russian whenever I can, but then you have the Slavs in the chat. Slavs being Russians and like outside of Russia, Ukrainians, whatnot. Kazakhstanians. Who else was part of Russia? There's a lot of countries part of USSR that a lot of people that still speak Russian. A lot of you guys speak Russian. I'd be surprised. I'm actually surprised. Examples of все nerfed Archeorg. Да, все nerfed Archeorg. He said they're nerfing Archeorg by 70%. Yeah, basically. Слишком много. Ark is like, that's too much. 70% is too much. I don't blame you. That is a lot. Like if they said, yo, your eviscerate, they told rogues tomorrow, your eviscerate is gonna do 70% less damage. I'd be like, excuse me? What? That's massive. That's a lot of healing nerf, boys. That's a pretty big heal nerf. That's kind of insane. That's kind of nuts. Yeah, I think maybe that ability will work better. I mean, with better gear, we'll get more versatility, so your healing is going to increase. You're also going to get a lot more Maelstrom regularly once you get to tier set. Is Ruski a derogatory term? Ruski? I don't think so. I could be wrong though. Like as a Rus, I have no idea. I think some people, some Nerf enhance. I know, right? Fire mages enhance nerfs. Yeah, 30 minutes ago we still looked at him snout chart. Yeah, those are going to be significant. But Ruski, is that a derogatory term? Do you guys use that as a derogatory term? Because as somebody who was born in Russia, I've been called a Ruski before, but I don't think anybody that called me Ruski used it as a derogatory term. Because Ruski is what Russians call each other. That's how you say Russian, or something is Russian. Like Russian language, you would call it Ruski язык. So maybe some people use it like as a derogatory term. I would have no idea, to be honest. I never took it that way. Enhance, heal, nerfs, last and non-enhance. Yeah, Arthur was just talking about, man, they really nerfed the healing of Retribution Paladins. It just sucks. And look at enhance. A minute later, laughs enough in the hands. Россия тоже сошла сама на это уменьшает. Сошли с ума. Chat, they're talking about, Arky was like, yo, these devs are crazy. And then Alec was like, yo, Russia is also pretty goddamn crazy, but they ain't bothered by it. Ripping hands, boys. Yeah, I don't know if Ruski is a derogatory term. Maybe somebody in Russia will let me know. I feel like Russian saying is fine. No, I don't think it's close to the N-word. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Ладно, пойду посмотрю последний залитый Відос, хорошо. Зараз, пришел на стрим. Надеюсь, Вась, мы будем видеть на стриме больше. Я знаю, в России это как его, что это, 5 утра сейчас, что-то там. Ну, пришли на стрим. I told Azar, yo, he's like, yo, I'm gonna go watch another video. Peace out, boys. And I said, yo, thanks for popping the stream. I know it's super late in, over in that Russian time zone area. I don't know, I just said Russian time. Close enough, right? Хорошего вечера. Good night, good night. Yeah, that's exactly what I told him. And that's gonna have to sacrifice Big Damn for heals. Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, right now enhancement, if you want to heal yourself, you actually have to sacrifice damage. It's gonna be a little bit less balanced. You got more maelstrom damage, but the healing isn't as high. So you really do sacrifice damage now. Yeah, so it's actually gonna be like a 2-prong attack by nerfing the healing. Those mage nerves though, do I still have it? Hold on. No, I gotta bring it back up. Those fire mage nerves though, chat, I want to take a look at these real quick. So flame cannon, duration reduced to 3 seconds instead of 5 seconds. So flame cannon won't last as long as it does, because flame cannon, when you stand still, you build up health, damage, and the range of fire spells. Up to like 5 stacks, but the buff will last 5 seconds. I guess now it lasts 3 seconds, so it falls off when you move. Pyrokinesis? I don't know. Now fire that causes fireball to reduce the cooldown of combustion by 2 seconds instead of 3. So mages can stand there, farm fireballs to get a combustion back. Reduces the caster move next fireball by 30% instead of 50, so they can just get a fast fireball, I guess. Tempest Barrier Conduit. Gain a shield that absorbs maximum health whenever you blink. I guess you would get a flame cannon to stack up health, blink with Tempest Barrier, and you would get a bigger shield. 50% nerf in PvP, that's kind of massive. I wonder how big that conduit is, like outside of PvP, like at maximum rank. I guess I could hop on PTR. Fire mages have been outperforming on all skill brackets related to PvP, reducing the power to commonly pick talents to benefit within any spec repetition and performance. Additionally, we want to address fire survivability. The stamina is increased with item level between seasons, which I guess why they're nerfing Tempest Barrier. The absorb from Tempest Barrier was scaled higher than we'd like, so we're reducing the effectiveness of the conduit. These changes will keep the overall feel of fire in PvP intact. With a more regional power output, look forward to players unlocking class set and double legendary bonuses. So I guess I wanted to do it before they get their new toys to play with and do more damage. Arcane was the way anyway. It looks like Frost is a little bit better than Arcane, but Seawork has been trying to make Arcane work for a while, so maybe Arcane is the way now. Maybe. Do it on? Oh, is it 3 in the morning? Okay, so it's not as bad. I thought it was going to be like 5 in the morning at this point. Thank you for the stream. Yo, you leaving? Yeah, we don't got any more EU groups, but we're gonna have some NA duels tomorrow. Yo, chill pills. Should we do PTR duels? So then EU and NA can play together? Would you be able to get the regular boys that you invite to the groups onto, just let them know, yo boys, get on PTR. We're gonna have some fun with the EU boys. Because some of the EU guys would want to try PTR duels. I do want to do a full NA game. I want to give Seawork a chance to play. I want to give you a chance to play, Chicago, and all the other NA boys. But we could also bring those NA boys to fight the EU boys tomorrow, since some of the EU boys were like, yo, can we maybe do PTR? How do you feel about it? Let me know and hit me up in Discord about it. I might message you about it later again. Double Lego and tier set PTR? Yeah, you will be able to just buy double Legos and tier set on PTR immediately. If we can get enough NA boys to want to do PTR, I'm telling you, it's gonna be big for DK. Yeah, if we can get enough NA boys to hop on PTR tomorrow, and then enough EU boys to hop on PTR, we could have PTR just so EU and NA can verse each other for a bit, and they can play with their double tier sets and double Legos and tier sets and everything. Код перены всем плевать. Monk очень сильный, всем плевать. Feral is, so he says, Feral dominating, nobody cares. Monk dominating, no, Monk strong, nobody cares. Outlaw broken, no one cares. And Enhancer became strong for once. Everybody lose their effing mind. Nerf it crazy. Nerf it crazy. Nerf it crazy. I love that. I'm telling you, yeah, we can try it tomorrow. I feel like they need to do something with Holder Pre snacks. They're gonna be busted with the tier sets. Their tier sets are gonna give them more healing. It doesn't look like tier sets benefit them from damage or CC. I was really thinking their tier set with Chastise stun was gonna be massive for landing those long duration stuns. Money in hands? Oh, come on. You guys are just taking digs at each other, right? That's all it is? Definitely nobody's toxic, boys? Yeah. Yo, boys, I'm gonna go for now. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow, I'll find out if we're doing NA duels live or PTR duels. Still, it's up in the air. I'll try to update you guys as soon as I can. I'm gonna try to see if I can hit the hay and get proper sleep tonight, so I can maybe get a bunch of stuff done tomorrow. I think that'd be really, really fun. Boys, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you guys. Hey, thank you, boys. I appreciate you. You guys are super fun to hang out with. Thank you all so much for joining in. You take care, man. Yo, Celtic, you take care too, guy. Yo, boys, thank you all so much. Hope y'all having a good one. And I'll see you boys next stream tomorrow for more duels. Again, not sure if we're doing on PTR or doing on an NA live. We'll have to figure that out at some point. Thank you all. You guys are wonderful. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Whatever we end up doing, EU boys, come support the NA boys. Even if we don't do PTR, we'll find out what we do tomorrow. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see all you boys in the next stream. Alrighty boys, peace.
A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.
We are the apocalypse, and a path that keeps us floating. As we fly above the stars, the night won't scare us falling. So rise up. I'm too great to be landed. Rise up. We're too great to be standing.
They never gonna stop us, fly around them like choppers. Better cut those risks, hold one of my fists, we fly as starters. Let's go. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that one. Never could toss, look at my eyes, I'm on the rise.